Hello, hello, and welcome once again to Chance Die. It's got to be
Hi.
Sunday. Woo! Here, life is a cruel experiment. And the road to humanity is paved with anguish. What's up, squad? I'm your storyteller, James Golden, and tonight the dice will continue to guide our Promethean throng on their pilgrimage through the Sanguine universe. Theirs is a tale that has gone into a world of madness and dream. Their initial goals seem like distant memories thrown into a wishing well long ago. They are deep in the wrong side of heaven. So, with that being said, last time on Chance Die, the Together Throng didn't start off the session together. Three of them were outside, sort of facing down this impending monstrosity, his presence foretold by fireworks in the sky, horrible explosives that forced people to, in unison, count down with them. Whether these are minor fae, servants, changelings, their entire will was eroded and forced to chant. 5, 4, 3. And this countdown happened while Rain and River, separated in the Marrow Canticle, were experiencing Cantor Vale and his boutique of memories. They were undergoing transformations that soaked into their body on a metaphysical level, allowing for sort of a refinement that would have otherwise taken weeks or months with teachers to happen in a matter of minutes as new memories were sort of purchased and absorbed and implanted. Outside, run, little mice run, the Hydra has come. Grisnak had deployed, Grisnak, the lord of this realm, the lord of Necropolis, the king of death, had deployed a creature, um, a living entity with 5 hearts, 5 legs, 5 heads, 5 arms, 5 of pretty much everything. This horrid creature, amalgamation of flesh, fought and challenged Moses, Linda, and Adonis. Battle ensued, and eventually Rain and River were able to step out and join. They had changed via what they underwent in Marrow Canticle, and together the throng fought, but Adonis had been cut down. It was a brutal moment, and what followed was torment unlike anything the throng had ever seen. The torment spread rapidly from person to person like a wildfire, catching, each person reacting to the next falling, until finally River, who had watched one by one her entire throng succumb to this curse of madness that comes from not being a real person, from being made of parts and unlife. But she retained herself and was able to preserve and protect Adonis's body, and sort of work as best she could the throng through their torment. Linda and Rain went head to head with Graft White aggressively, while Moses pretty much attacked everyone indiscriminately, lost to his guttural cries of pain and anguish. Linda tried to end everything as quickly as possible. Rain developed this bloody fixation that she couldn't let go of, to the point where they were dropping items on Graft White just to make sure that the creature was dead. But finally, though it was bloody, though it was brutal, though it nearly cost them everything, and in fact, it maybe did cost them much on an emotional level, on a trusting level. Their humanity was shaken by this, their trust in one another shaken. They were victorious, but they needed peace and quiet. And in this, despite certain minor fae coming up to them and saying that they had been made free, despite River's miraculous revivification of Adonis, bringing him back once the threat was gone, helping once again stoke his azothic radiance and resurrect him, costing, even in the process, a point of her own azoth, a literal chunk of the fire that gives her life, bestowed into this being. um True faith, true, not just sacrifice but togetherness. um the group needed to get away from it all. Though Captain Togue had been set free, their wasteland effect had withered away the contracts that made him one of the taken of this realm. Though Lady Vexmeyer remembered who she had used to be as the Lady of the Harbor, the last to dance with the Leviathan, a greater being reduced to a shriveled Tolgate crone. Um, the throng couldn't truly appreciate this. Moses had nearly killed people he cared about. Uh, Adonis had, in fact, perished, and if not for the intervention of River, to the best of their knowledge, he might not have come back. That could have been the end. Promises and conversations needed to be had. And so the group sought solace, and they found the Tavern of the Drowned, sort of manifesting from the darkness in their hour of need. As night crept across Arcadius, they entered this place and found Mollusk Jack, a uh, sort of, well, a mollusk-headed minor fae, uh, who kind of clams up and opens up and chooses to speak when he wants, and doesn't ask for much payment, except he'll gift out his best rooms to those who will use them for basically emotional purposes, emotional resonance, deep conversation, he called it. And though initially the idea of deep conversation was scoffed at, deep conversation did flow, because the group sort of realized that there was much to be spoken of. As night fell and the stars breached out across Arcadius, the conversation was heavy indeed, and Moses sort of carried some of that heaviness with a request that should he ever go to that great length again, should he ever fall to torment, that he be put down. And this was not something that the others could easily agree to, but something had been happening to Linda. Maybe a defense mechanism built in, or a real human response to the trauma she's been experiencing, but she is reverting back to sort of a colder state of being, and she was the first to agree to this, while Adonis sort of went around it and couldn't quite agree to it, while River was angered and disgusted by it. And Rain sought solace from the question out on the terrace. Linda did agree, and a promise was made. And like thunder in the heavens, a weight settled around the hearts of the unfleshed Linda Lane and the earthen golem Moses Magnum. Though they don't understand what that weight means just yet, they may come to find out. There's no knowing whether the night will be long and stretch for hours and hours and hours, or if it will flash away in seconds. But for the moment, for the time being, the world is dark, the blood ocean is choppy, you can hear it lapping up against the ships down in the harbor. The scent is horrendous as you are deep in the bowels of the Leviathan along the gutwalk, shrouded by mist in a tavern that doesn't exist and can only be found by those who need it. Here, in the suite, the throng called together gathers themselves for their next moves. The weight of that promise happened but moments ago. And downstairs, amidst the heated notes of their conversation, a stranger had entered the tavern and ordered food and drink from Mollis Jack. Seats himself at the bar. This is not a known thing, but just for for the audience, there is someone here, someone else who has found the bar that can only be found by those who need it. What does the strangers need? And what does this mean for Together Throng? Upstairs in this beautiful suite, we find our not quite human heroes. Their wasteland effect slowly spreading, but not, they can feel it working through the wood and not warping. They can feel it spreading through reality. It's eroding something, but what? More contracts? What does that mean? They've come so far in search of something rarely talked about anymore. Let's find our heroes deep in the Tavern of the Drowned, upstairs, overlooking the dark harbor of Hollow Morning. The scene is yours.
If I'm not mistaken, River's like on the balcony with, and then Rain came to join her, correct?
Yep. I realize now that my stitching looks like a mustache. Sorry. I'm like half musketeer. I apologize.
Dashing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna face this way. Yeah, I join you up on the balcony. This is after you walked away from Moses?
Yeah, yeah. I think River's trying to like contemplate like even how to like use words at this moment. I think you can see her just like staring up at the sky out in the distance, like visibly her body is like slightly shaking and her like knuckles are going white of just like trying to like clench her fist and like let it go, like trying to figure out how to like release some anger without freaking out. But I think she's definitely like just like slightly shaking and just like staring at the sky of like trying to figure out how to address everybody in this group that has made her very angry.
So I'm gonna go out on the balcony and I'll just approach River. I don't know. The side that she has an eye. I know what side. Just
It's the left side.
okay. Just so I don't stare her in her peripheral.
Let me get my goth phase on.
There you go. I approach her, and I'll just stand quietly next to her for a few moments and just hold her hand.
I think even at the touch, even though it's Rain, she like kind of flinches away from it.
I grab it. You can't keep yourself bottled up like this. You know that.
I don't think my words are going to come out. I think my fists are.
Well, maybe that's what he needs.
That kind of stuff isn't going to work on him. No words will work. Fists could put us back. I gotta do something drastic.
Okay, calm down.
Well,
maybe you just have to, you just have to prepare yourself for the worst. So get ready for it, I suppose, whatever you think that means. If Moses wants us to take him down, if it really comes to it, I mean, I don't think that I could physically, but maybe you could
Oh, I could
if
take
you're
him
ready
down.
for it. But that's the thing, though. Moses really, he doesn't want words. He wants actions. So you're right. Your words wouldn't work. And they wouldn't matter.
I'm so mad at all of them. How could Linda even agree to something like that? She's just cold and doesn't care anymore. Who does that?
Linda does what needs to be done.
Yeah, well, sometimes you got to find a line.
Well, you see all the lines all over her face.
Well,
I mean,
I'm going to see my fist on her face in a second.
no, you don't need to fight everybody.
Oh,
Just
I think I
Moses
might.
if it's necessary. I mean, if you want. I wouldn't stop you. But I did actually want to talk to you because you seem a bit different, as I assume I do, since we've come out of the memory shop.
Yeah, what happened to your voice?
Yeah, well, we'd be what we want to be.
All right.
What happened to you not saying what was on your mind? Because now you sure as hell are all the time.
Like you said, we be who we want to be.
Yeah, well, maybe I'm more sophisticated now and not a goofy little child.
Oh, I kind of miss that, though. I get
Yeah,
it.
well, not anymore.
That's mom in you.
No. Don't, no, definitely not.
I saw it.
No.
I saw all of them.
Doesn't mean that's who I am.
No. I knew there was a reason we looked alike, why we were drawn to each other.
Yeah,
We had a
that
whole
was,
family,
yeah.
and you're just pieces of them. All your pieces are just our family. It's kind of crazy.
I didn't choose it,
You know,
but I'm thankful.
it's like they're with us still, which is kind of nice.
And I still got Dad's arm, so. Oh yeah, I'm missing an arm. But I got
Oh
my
yeah,
big strong one.
Dad's arm is on the counter.
No, his is on my body.
Oh, you lost mom's arm. My bad. My bad.
I think that one was my arm. I don't know. It's really hard to tell now.
You lost an arm for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, just an arm. It's fine. Well, I don't know. I'm seeing everything a bit differently now, and I feel like you're definitely leading a bit more than you were. So I get what you're doing, but I'm just saying, get ready for it. Be prepared for it. Make sure your heart's prepared to fight a friend.
My heart knows that I need to lead now. I can feel that. Like it's a mission, like it's a path, and like it's part of me and it always has been. I didn't have the memory to remember it. But I don't know how to lead people. I don't know how to do it. And I don't know how to lead this group. We got a cold-hearted robot that I'm secretly obsessed with, but she is just different now. And she just has no emotion. We got to figure out how to get her emotion. Moses just wants to leave because he thinks he's going to hurt us, and I don't know how to break it through to him that, like, he literally can't hurt me. Okay?
Okay.
I don't know. Adonis reminds me of mom, but like when we were younger, you know? Not towards the end, but when we were like kids.
Mhm. Yeah.
I don't know. I'll figure it out, but I gotta channel something not to just throw punches right now. But maybe that's the
Yeah.
family way, you know? You punch
Mm,
them, but you
they're-
still love them.
Yeah, but they're not all Irish brawlers. So
Maybe they need to learn to be.
I don't know. Just, I mean, do what you want, but don't do anything too rash. Especially if you're planning on leading, because if you're going to lead, then it's going to be really hard to get people's trust if you go around threatening to knock them out. Just saying.
Some people lead by fear, you know?
Okay. After you, milady.
No, you're right. I gotta calm down. I just don't know how to look at him right now, you know? That's what I was looking at the sky. I can look at you. I can't look at them. I will never make that promise.
Yeah.
I don't know how to yell at Linda.
I mean, at the end of the day, you would make that promise because you know you would take Moses down because that is what he would want.
Yeah, but it's not the same in what he's saying. He means take him out. I'd take him down. I feel like there's a different meaning behind the same words.
Well, not all the words were the same. Out,
All right.
down,
All right, sophisticated pants.
down, out, down and out.
All right, so I see. And you got a little sophistication. Now you're just going to question me all the time?
Well, that's my job.
Well, what happened to the butterfly chasing lady? She didn't
She's
question
gone.
me. She didn't make me think as hard.
Well, suck it up, Buttercup. You have to think hard. Grow that mighty mush of a brain you have.
I want to see if Linda noticed the angry rage walk off that River had.
I think she's secretly most mad at Linda, which is unfortunate because she's also obsessed with Linda. That's a devastating realization that I just had for myself.
I mean, the floor plan up there is pretty big. It's it's you guys have like a nice suite, so it's almost
Like
like
a big
100 feet
common room.
long, you know, with
Yeah.
a big balcony. But that being said, the world is quiet and full of dead people. Their auras. If you do you have the sensorium to see her aura, or are you just sort of like
No, this is more just like I know I was focused on Moses, but did I
Yeah.
once I made that
the watch out?
that pact
Do a-
did I notice that she walked away
Oh,
irritated?
it's all good. Do a wits plus empathy.
Okay.
Wits for things going on around you, empathy for body language and human tells.
Any minuses?
You were distracted, so we'll say -1.
Okay. One.
What? You have you definitely saw her walk off, but I would say you're almost slow to process like what it meant. It comes over like by the time their conversation ends, you've sort of been like, I think she was angry. You know, like it took a long time for you to sort of work that one out as her body language was kind of it's different from everything she's shown you up until this point. Like it's almost like that's a completely different River. With different tells and different attitude and
She got more of a UFC strut to her now. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Ronda
Yeah, more-
River.
A little
River
bit.
Rousey.
Ronda
River
Ronda
Rousey.
River Rousey.
River Rousey. I'm gonna wait a little bit till I kind of notice the conversation they're having, like not necessarily listening to it, but like the tonal side of it calm down a little bit, and then I'm gonna go
Wait
out.
till it dies down.
Yeah, I'm gonna go outside to the balcony.
Let Rain calm her down before you go approach her. Pretty smart.
I mean, I'm not sure she's thinking about it like that, but yeah, sure. We'll go with that.
Do we notice Linda approaching?
Yeah, the balcony like
Okay.
it does have doors that can be closed, but they were open enough that like people just sort of stormed out, and there's so much distance between you guys that you sort of didn't expect anybody to join you, but you would see someone kind of gently approaching the terrace.
Okay. Well, before she like is visible, I'm just gonna be like, well, get it together because you gotta make your, I don't know, your stand about what you want, or if we're not all on the same page, then, you know. Just soften up a bit.
I'm trying, man.
Ah, Linda. I don't know.
Your voice has changed. This is
It may get worse.
yeah.
Better. Isn't that what everyone does? They come of age and their voices change.
You're not wrong.
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. That seems. You sound different, but not like your voice got higher or lower, just wrong.
I grew up regionally.
Ah, I don't know what that means. Okay.
Yeah, me neither.
Are you mad at me, River?
What gave you that bright idea?
Why?
How could you make a promise like that? How could you just, without question, go into it and say, yep, I'll take you out. I'll kill you.
Because he's my friend.
So you're just going to kill a friend? That sounds right. That sounds smart, Linda. That sounds really good. You know, someone who's like, don't leave, you know, everyone's going to leave me. You're just going to take one away? How the hell does that work?
If that's what he wants, then who am I to stop him? If I can help him find what he needs, if I can give him peace of mind that should he go too far, I will do what I can to stop him. Why wouldn't I? I'd make the same promise to any of you.
Well, I would never ask that, first of all, so that's his fucking problem. But it's just not right. Something's off with you, and you're cold, and you have no emotion, and I don't like it. And now you're making promises that are just like, yep, I'll take you out. You know, you could talk with the group first. You could make decisions based on logic as well, and that wasn't very good.
I mean, I did make a decision based on logic.
No. It's not logic there. Why don't you talk to anybody before you do something like that? Why do you just do it so fast? I can bring him back. He doesn't have to die. But did you know that? You didn't know that because I told you it was going to take a while. But you don't even know what I can do. And you just said it without even thinking about those options. Can't handle it.
I mean, if you can bring him back, then why would me killing him be a problem?
Because he should know that we can't just kill him. And what happens if I can't bring him back at the time that you kill him? Then we're just down Moses. That puts in all of his fears together too. There's too much going on. And I'm just mad about it. We say that we're going to be together and a family, but yeah, we'll kill you too. That sounds good.
I mean, River, if you had to, wouldn't you?
Well, yeah, but that's different because I know I can bring him back. She can't bring him back. What if I'm gone? What if I'm down? It's different vibes.
Then she'll say, Moses, darling, calm down. We must wait till River returns.
No, she won't.
You're right, she won't. Moses, darling, calm down.
Moses, darling. That's how
That
we're going
sounds
to end the
exactly like
torment from
Linda.
now on. Darling, no.
Darling, darling.
Please, please.
We must take a respite until River returns.
I literally wrote that in my notebook. I went upstairs for a respite. Well, you guys are you're kind of on the same page, just in a different book. Did we?
I saw myself lose a family already. I'm not going to lose another one.
I mean, you learned how to bring someone back. Why can't I?
Well, you should. It's pretty dope. I just don't like it, okay?
I never said that I liked it. I just said that I would do it.
Well, you can't tell with you anymore because you have no emotion right now. How am I supposed to know? I can't read your non-emotional self. I don't like that. You gotta have some kind of emotion. You gotta seem like you care.
We could get you a wet erase marker, and you could draw on a smile.
Linda is going to stand directly in front of River and force her robot out.
Oh, forced to show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Show me what you've got.
If it makes you feel better, I can look like this since I have no emotion.
You know, I think you look cool like that. Don't do that to me.
I'll vote for that. It does look cool.
Yeah, but you had some emotion. You were trying to have emotion, and then it's like you just stopped trying. I do love your robot self, though.
I didn't stop trying.
Then what happened?
It hurts.
Well, so it sounds like you didn't like it and you stopped trying.
I stopped showing it.
Emotions are good and bad, dude. You got happy ones, you got bad ones, you got guilty ones, you got
Glad
devastating
ones.
grief ones.
Oh,
You got
yeah.
whatever she just said.
Human?
I said glad.
Why would you not? You want to give up any chance of a happy emotion just so you don't maybe feel a bad one every once in a while?
I didn't feel emotion before. At the beginning.
I just don't get it,
seemed
man.
Fine.
I want to be I want to have humanity. I want to feel like a real person, not broken and different.
But I'm not a real person. I never was. And I'm going to remove one of my arms. The same one that got torn off earlier. I never was. I never was a real person.
Yeah, but you're not full machine either. If you were a full machine, would you be able to make decisions or have the chance to have emotions? You're not one or the other. So that doesn't mean you're classified as one or the other. That doesn't mean you're stuck being one or the other. You can choose.
And this is me choosing. I'm choosing to help a friend. You don't agree with it, but I'm
So you're choosing
to
just to be a robot and not have any emotions ever. You're choosing that?
I'm choosing to be a soldier.
I'm a soldier too. I still got emotions. I'm still trying to be human.
Then you're a terrible soldier. And I'm going to walk away.
I'm going to punch her.
Oh no.
Okay.
Okay.
Tickety boo.
I'll slap her. It'll be
Roll.
less aggressive. But I'm upset.
Do you have danger
That's way
sense,
more
Linda?
aggressive.
Is all of this loud enough for us to hear it?
I think at this point
I
it may
think
have
it's,
just
yeah,
become
I'm
I
pretty
think
sure it's gotten,
those-
I think it-
gotten there. No,
I'd say
I do
that
not have
last
danger
minute
sense.
really escalated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jordan's body was actually shaking. Linda, Megan, I love you. I gotta sit. I'm uncomfortable.
I love you too.
Okay.
Jordan's like,
Linda,
I'm gonna
you
go
have
into
danger
this
sense?
fighting everybody.
No, I don't have danger sense.
Go ahead and
I
roll wits
almost
plus
talked myself
composure.
out of it, and then she told me I wasn't a soldier. I almost talked
You're
myself out.
not.
No, I said you
You're
were
a-
a terrible soldier.
You're a little Irish girl that was killed the same night I was killed. We're not soldiers.
But
She's actually a soldier.
I have this new part of me that feels like I am.
I know.
Minuses?
That's why I didn't say that out
More.
loud. I think all I
Uh,
said out loud was like, but you're
no.
not.
yeah, no minuses, just as is.
Jeez Louise. I need a
Am I
muffin.
rolling something? I'm sorry.
3.
No, this is just on her. 3. You sense it coming, and it's not gonna be a sneak attack. Your body instinctually responds, and you see yourself, sort of like spinning to face the oncoming attack. It doesn't land, but
Perfect.
do you both want to continue?
Well, I have unless you have something.
I'll hold her arm.
I was
like,
saying,
No.
like, as
stop
she
her
like
arm.
stops me and holds me.
Yeah.
I'll stop
Yeah,
her
like,
arm, but I won't
You
continue.
basically have the choice to continue, and initiative will be rolled, or
No.
and probably this is what Adonis sees as he's starting to look over from inside. He sees the punch, and then the ping.
I'm gonna. I'm not gonna keep going. We're gonna go back to words.
Roll my eyes.
As she like stops my arm and like we're just like eye contact, I'm just gonna say, then show me how to be a real soldier, and I'm gonna show to you that you can be both.
A challenge.
Yes. River's all about action these days.
A
Oh, look at
challenge.
that. All right.
Ace is just watching with like glimmering eyes from Moses's coat.
So I catch her arm, and after the comments, I pull her in and hug her and just say, I'm sorry.
River's gonna accept the hug. And with like a single tear down her face of frustration and sadness and anger, she's just gonna say, we're supposed to be a team, and it doesn't feel like it right now.
I don't know how to make it feel like a team. This is the first time I've ever been on a team. Before I could ever be sent to my unit, they decided to get rid of me. I don't know what being on a team means. I know that if I was in his situation, logically, I would want somebody to do for me what he has been asking us to do for him. But I understand the consequences of it. It wasn't a decision I made lightly, and I may have made it fast. But I understand what I did. And I did it so that I knew I did it so that he knew he could trust me. Because I think right now, more than anything, he needs us to be someone he can trust. Because he can't trust himself. I'm saying all of this while hugging her. I haven't let go yet.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Oh.
We're still hugging, braced in. Well, I'm not gonna get rid of you. And I'm not gonna leave you. And we'll figure out how to be a team.
It's more than
I get why you did it. I get why you did it. It just feels wrong that that's the form of trust that we went with. And I don't know how to handle that.
maybe we learn together.
Maybe.
Well, I'm glad you
Insane.
guys made up, and I'll hug around them.
I'll go ahead and bring one arm around so that I can hug around Rain too.
River
I've
didn't
learned
let go of just Linda.
if I've learned anything is that teams are a lot like families, and families learn to fight and use that in a way to get through the issues that they have. So if you guys having your little tiff meant that you worked it out, then that's already being a family or a team.
Well said.
Adonis!
Oh yeah, no. As they're just sitting there hugging, Adonis is gonna stick his head out onto the porch and just go, "Is this a private party or is everybody invited? Is
Only
this a
family
private party
allowed.
or is everyone invited?" And then he looks at River and goes, "You're not gonna hit me, are you?"
Think Linda might have saved your bacon on that one.
I love bacon.
And he's gonna look back at Moses and just kind of hold his hand out towards Moses. Come on, mate.
Moses moves as if going to the group and then banks to a corner of the room where there is fruit and food, and he sits in a chair in the dark corner and starts eating.
The food is by no means fresh. The bread was stale maybe a month ago. And the grapes are practically raisins on the vine, but it's all organic. And your body doesn't care. It burns it all quite happily.
I think River's gonna let go of the group and walk over to Moses, like by her, lonesome.
Don't kill him.
I'm not gonna kill him.
Linda's gonna.
She's gonna.
Linda's
Okay.
gonna detach
That's funny.
and distantly shadow River.
Watch.
Yeah.
I just picture the whole group on edge as they slowly watch me walk over to Moses. She's gonna just sit down next to Moses and grab one of the raisins, pop it in her mouth.
I love how we just accept that they're raisins now.
And
Raisins
just
of
kind
some
of
strange
like
Arcadian fruit.
look over to Moses and without like really making eye contact, I'd say she's like staring at the rotted apple in her hand. And just I know there's nothing I can really say, man. I don't know, words are kind of lost on you in this particular instance. But the only promise I'll ever make to you is that I'm going to promise in every way in my power to show you that you are wrong about your fears. And at the end of the day, you're stuck with us and you're not going to hurt us. Not in a way that can't come back from it. So I'll leave the big speech for someone else. I'll let them try to see if they can get through that gloriously thick skull of yours. But just know that any chance I get, I'm going to train and I'm going to do what I can to prove it to you. So just be prepared for that. And pops another grape in her mouth.
Moses takes a bite of whatever rotted fruit, orange, apple, something of sizable hand size. This place, many nights. Do you remember how met?
Do I remember how we met? I'm sure I do. Yes. How did we meet? Yes, of course I do.
We met with me yelling clear, very loudly, to save life. That is how I met River, who is not rain, and rain is rain. By saving life of friends. Tonight almost took the same life. How do you fix what's broken?
I don't know how to fix what's broken. If I knew how to fix what was broken about me, I'd be whole. I'd be done with this mission. And I'd be living in the deep, deep woods with the people I care about. Life would be a lot simpler if I knew how to fix everything that was going on. But you said that you almost took that same life. But I was there to stop you. And I'll always be there to stop you. Your rage is crazy, man. For sure. I'm not going to say it's not. And I know it's different for you. But yeah, we're all broken in different ways and we all have our own shit, but yours is different. And I get that. But there's something about you. There's something that's deep and connected with you that I'm not going to let you. I'm just not going to let you. I'll be there to stop you forever. And I'm not scared.
Is not tiring.
Nah.
Forever is a long time.
Sounds like a cool project, dude. I ain't
Waiting
tired at all.
forever to keep me from hurting, from breaking, from destroying.
That's an easy promise. That's not tiring. That's not even a burden. That's something that I'm willing to do and offering to you. You didn't force me to offer that. You didn't even ask me to. I don't know if that makes any connection with you, but
It does.
sounds like a good forever to me, dude.
Would you be able to make same promise if rain was gone? I take her from you. Would you make same promise?
Yeah. That was a good one. I'll make you that promise no matter what.
Moses is tired. Been alive for one hand. Trying not to be alone. And thing that breaks ground, that breaks plants, that breaks people, breaks friends. Every time. Many years past was just me and Ace. Ace almost broken once. If not what he is, would have been gone from me by my hand. But I see people who need help, want to help, want to be light, want to be hero. No matter how much I help, I destroy. I break. Do you know what Tammuz is? What Moses is? Moses is Golem. First creator created to hurt, from vengeance, from anger. That is heritage. That is origin. To break is why I am here. To use, to be tool. How can you fix those created from mud? That's why your words, they lift heart, but mind is sad because forever is long time to protect from weapon. Forever is long time to be shield. Shields are not happy. Shields grow bitter. Easier just to destroy destroyer. And Moses, after many moons, finds people, finds friends, finds together. And he rips at his what remains of his shirt to show the sigil that's on his chest, over his heart. Moses does not want to break because Moses finds people who see him and not run, who see and not be scared, who see and want him around. If Moses take Linda, take Donis, take Ace, take River, take Rain, Moses cannot see another sun. This is why I ask promise. How can exist if destroy things that give life?
That's a fair question. Your heritage is breaking, destruction, killing, rage. But do you know what mine is? My lineage goes back to ancient times. We were born to be shields. We were born to be the person that can bring somebody back to life. So I get that your lineage is breaking, and I understand that you think that taking a life means that you have to lose your own. But maybe that's why we're a perfect balance. You might kill, but I bring back. So if you take somebody down, I'm not going to kill you. I'm not going to take you down as a punishment. I'm going to be there, like I always have been, to stop you the best of my ability, but to also fix your damage. You're a breaker, I'm a builder, man. We're two sides of the same coin.
Things worse than death. I've seen punish in Night Prince's basement. He punished his kind, bury them in stone. They live, can't die. Our fire can bring back. I know that there are those of our kind that can bring back mini fire, like you did tonight for Adonis. First time I ever seen it. But we all can bring back fire. At least once. But punish by put in stone and then in water. Bottom of big lake. Like the lake we crossed of blood. They die to be reborn in same place. To live and die again. Punished because they made little one of us. Young one. Like the Night Prince. mini race that is wrong. Worse things than death. Life can be punishment. But if I break and you are builder, then I hope one day you are stronger and can build faster than Moses break.
I'll spend every spare second I have to accomplish that. If that helps your brain and helps our team, our throng. So that's the promise I'll make to you. That I'll work to be the fastest builder there's ever been.
And until you are, I trust that close friend would stop me. That Linda stopped me. Until you can rebuild faster than Moses break. He's going to pat her hand and then get up and walk to Adonis.
She's gonna lounge back and finish her moldy apple.
You feel there's weight between you now. You don't know how to express it on what it means.
Oh, I lied. She's not gonna eat the apple. She's gonna start doing push-ups. It's the whole thing.
Training.
He looks at Adonis and Cecilia says, Moses wants to hit you. But afraid if I do, Adonis break. You leave ducklings. First you lose legs, then you lose half. Can't lead ducklings if dead.
Looks like we all got a little bit of learning and growing to do, eh? Besides. And he glances over at River. I don't think I'm the one who's supposed to lead us.
River can give order. She can rebuild. She brings back when we fail. You build heart. When hurt, when angry, when sad. Your hand is first thing together sees. Reaching. Even when we don't take. Still reaching.
Your old mum and dad, eh?
You reach because you love. And scared of being alone. So you keep together. and you give love, which teaches love. And without love, Moses will hate. So no more breaking.
Come here, you. And he's gonna pull Moses into a hug.
Go hug him back.
Ace just flattens.
Yes. And if keep breaking, more scars than rain.
Oh, it looks kind of good on her, though, doesn't it? She's gone.
Red
Yeah,
hair.
she handles the dogs for a second.
River who is not rain, and rain is rain. Create weird feelings. They make Moses happy.
I love the way she popped back up.
But remind Moses of first face ever seen. That face made Moses very angry. That face abandon him. Create weapon and leave. Create mud of anger. And left.
Hey, are you talking about your creator? You're saying that your creator has the same face as the twins?
Maybe. But definitely same hair.
I think I saw her in Memory. Because I'm still out on the patios too. I'm just standing there watching.
Outskirts.
I also saw it in a memory.
Yeah, but you're inside eating your moldy grape push-ups.
I'm doing my push-ups.
Yeah, I know.
She's doing one-handed push-ups, now eating grapes and answering you. Multitasking.
She's really going for it.
Linda will walk over to where she's doing push-ups and join her.
Oh God.
What have I started?
The cult of Farum begins.
She doesn't even have to be drunk to do it.
Arcadian CrossFit.
Canadian CrossFit. Oh, Lord.
He looks at he looks at you seen red hair?
I did. Stop it, you.
I'm sorry. Reminder though, I remember that she was our sister, correct?
As you remembered yourselves, yeah, the other vision you saw of
Was a third girl.
there's a third girl who was older than Kaylin and Keely at the time of her disappearance, but Kaylin and Keely grew to be 21, whereas the younger sister or older sister at the time, Blair, perished at 15.
I saw her. I don't remember a ton about her, but I can tell you she left us too. Although her leaving us wasn't by choice. So I'm sorry that your circumstance was different. Do you think she's still around?
She was in picture. Back in bar.
But that's the past.
Kyle's first fight.
That's why you were mad? Oh.
Makers can be bad.
Oh, yes.
Makers rarely good. Sometimes makers stay around and hurt. Sometimes makers hurt by leaving. I heard on Path from duelists that to heal, to reach end, you have to make one.
One what?
Moses has to make other weapon, other tool from mud.
Oh. Other, yes. Okay, yes. I see
To
it
leave.
now.
To leave fire, you must replace fire. That's why Moses tries to help as much as can. Help people, help those that hate him, help gods.
Or something.
Because one day Moses knows that he has to make one.
But Adonis.
I'm saying that in order to finish the pilgrimage, we've got to create another dumb bastard to walk this earth.
Well,
As Julius explained, as Julius said, you don't take life to make one. You give life second chance. I don't know what Red Hair saw or how Moses died or why Moses is more than one part.
Adonis, this is your first time hearing this.
But you make life.
We
That's
can't
why
do what Aphrodite did. I can't condemn somebody to this.
if want to be loved, if want to be whole, you give breath the same way Moses gave mud. But if you don't want to be like Maker, do better.
Moses, if that's the deal, then we have to make our person at the same time. We have to have the builder to the breaker. Otherwise, they're going to be screwed.
things are crossing now. The builder, the breaker.
Candlestick maker?
I was gonna say
Adonis,
cobblestone.
do you need a willpower roll?
Yeah.
I think you need a willpower roll, my friend. I could see it on your face. This is your first time.
Okay, like logically as a player, I knew this information, but this is the first time Adonis is hearing it.
It also could, I mean, it hearing that, that you'll have to be and do to someone potentially what your maker did to you. I could see how it would make you revisit that moment over and over, but with like new light, new information. What if that was me looking down on something I'd created? Could I have stuck around? What would I have done? I feel it. Go ahead and minus it by 2, since this was never taught to you and you've been alive for a bit.
Or
I mean, you're
Your will is pretty
flabbergasted.
powerful.
You're flabbergasted, but you're also able to find meaning in this. I mean, objectively, if this is like pulling off a Band-Aid and there's no easy way to do it, and every Promethean has to figure out to leave in the beginning or leave eventually, what does that mean? And why can't they stay forever? Is it because they're
if I had to, I wouldn't leave, right? If I had to create something, I wouldn't. But then at the same time, it's like, did Aphrodite also struggle with these feelings of, I did this to you?
And remember what Eddie said. He's 75 and he's worried that his flame's gonna go out if he doesn't figure it out in the next. So there's time to consider. There's 4 successes, dude. I can see them lining up in all kinds of ways in your mind.
I am going to not so gracefully use myself to the balcony.
Just sort of like push away from the table and stumble out.
Yeah, bro, I'm just gonna like, you know what? I air, and he's gonna fiddle with his pack of cigarettes on the way out onto the balcony.
Oh yeah.
Thought we were on the balcony.
Some of you were, some of you weren't.
You stayed there.
Yeah, I was like,
I
Maybe
was
Adonis
on
was
my
like
way
on his
to
way
the
to the
balcony,
balcony and didn't fully
and
make
then
it there.
this happened. I'm just gonna be like,
need a
yeah.
moment. Yeah. I got you. You haven't felt your heart hammer like this in a long time. You haven't really, like, this is conversation about things that, you guys, like, this is stuff that maybe it's a lot, dude. You're far from home. You're looking out over an ocean of blood and you're discussing the end game of Promethean existence and the concept of forever and the long stretch of dark pilgrimage road where you'll have to navigate torment for another 95 years. Searching, fighting. Moses is 5 and you can see how it's weighing on him. It's heavy.
But there's still that point, like, but have to survive. Because Moses will break one thing. And it will not fix. Moses will break Night Prince.
Yeah, I won't build that.
Night Prince send one of us here to this place. to retrieve objects, gifts. This is only first stop. Together must stay together. This place not break body. This place break minds. Have to stay together. Have to survive.
Amen
And
to
if
that.
and if oceans and moons and monsters made of many are just first things, together must be stronger. Together must work together. River can't River can't bring back fire if we all fire. If fire goes out at once. We must protect and we must stay. We must stay together. Can't forget why here. Can't forget home. So, Moses does not want to break together throne. Moses will not leave. Moses does not want to hurt. So, Moses wants a new plan to stay together. Where go? Do we break? Do we take things that aren't ours like we did Adonis Lakes? Moses does not want to be broken and lose together. Moses, not smart, but Moses remembers. Not just night prints. Other monsters hunt. Other monsters try to break us. So we need plan to stay together.
I promise not to run off to random shops anymore.
Whoever is facing the door, I'll leave that to you. Whoever's sort of like looking around the room or spacing out, you see like a shadow sort of flicker across the blue-green lanterns. You can sort of see the shadow stretch underneath the door frame and then retreat, and you hear a little bit of creaking on the old rotted wood outside.
I won't say that I'm spacing out, but I will say that just based on previous conversations, I am consistently watching everything.
You'd see the shadow then. You'd
Yeah.
see it sort of like pull in and then retreat, and then you can kind of hear the shift, the little of someone out on site, on the rotted floorboards.
I don't.
I would
think
say I'm
we're
doing
going
push-ups, so
anymore.
I would maybe notice as well, just because I'm like,
Your floor
we're like
level.
kind of level with the floor of like, yeah. It just
Muted.
seems right.
I'm like out on the balcony, like as like far removed from people as possible,
Yeah.
smoking my
You won't be the
cigarette.
one to see this.
I
You're
have
having an
no
existential
idea
crisis.
anything that's happening. I'm staring out over the blood ocean.
Very, very quietly, I'll say to River, I don't think we're alone anymore.
Moses
Same,
is
I'm
kind
glad
of
you saw
in
that too.
between the balcony. He's like in the doorway between the balcony and the room. One, because he's still kind of curious and thinking about what Rain said, that they seen the woman with red hair, the woman who made Moses. But he's also pleasantly entertained by watching Linda and River do push-ups.
Getting through it, yeah.
But he also is making sure to look at Adonis because he knows that he thought Adonis also had mentor. And possibly because Adonis is younger than Moses but older than the rest. And might have heard the things, and might have heard it in ramblings and things like that. But clearly he gave a spoiler without a spoiler warning, and sees that Moses kind of already had time to understand and adjust, and had years to think about what it means to try to make another. He knows that he just kind of sparked something in Adonis. And not long ago, Adonis was saying how he had to find Maker, jumped in ocean. Moses had to almost kill Adonis to stop him. So he has a bit of concern too. Plus, he also doesn't trust this place because this place is a bad place with monsters.
Creepy.
It seems
So-
to heighten emotions too.
Yeah. So I mean, our role of like wits and composure, and he failed. So like he's just, if there's a shadow moving around, he himself did not see it.
He's not seeing it.
Mini tabs for a simple mind.
Uh,
I
You see
picture
something-
Linda and I like stopping our push up like in the lowest position, just staring at the door.
Right?
Right.
Something metallic hits the floor outside and clatters. Ting, 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 ting. And you see just like fingers kind of scoop it up real quick.
That's when I noticed.
I want to activate
Fingers
sensitive
isn't the right
ears.
word.
Oh no,
Tentacles.
fire sight.
For heat.
Yeah.
You do see you see heat, but it's muted. Almost like it's deep within the entity's core. Not spread out and all throughout as a human being would be.
If I look at literally anyone else in this room, do I see the same heat signature?
No, they all look different. They have a different Promethean heat signature. It's almost like it looks like all the heat is sort of condensed in a ball in like a center, but you see it glow and kind of give off an outline that there's a warmth throughout the full body, but it's like all of the degrees are really centered in one spot that glows bright, not natural. And when whatever picked up the object that dropped, you saw little tentacles beneath the door.
Tentacles.
Little tentacles.
There's definitely somebody outside, guys.
Almost on cue, you hear a pluck, pluck, pluck.
I walk off the porch patio.
I'll stand
Yes, but they
up.
couldn't be here unless they needed to be.
Yeah, well, somebody might need to kill us, so.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Are we answering the door?
Yeah,
I'm gonna get the door.
going.
Oh,
Okay.
Go for it. Rain got it.
I got it.
You open the door and you come face to face with Mollusk Jack. It really just this massive shell that opens up, and you see that there's a tray in his tentacle arms, and it's this massive pile of sizzling, kind of volcanic-looking boar. A
Boar,
gift.
as in like a pig.
Boar as in pig, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a gift from the gentleman downstairs. Ember spine boar, a delicacy. It cooks itself. And as you see, the boar does seem to be sort of like crackling and popping and cooking itself on the tray.
Well,
Delicious.
isn't that nice?
Did he give a name? This downstairs patron?
Or he could just come up.
He calls himself Char Singh, the Cask Emperor.
Char Singh.
Yeah, like the word char, like Charmander, Charizard, and Singh, Sing, Char Singh. The Cask, as in casket, Emperor.
Gosh.
Okay.
He seems grateful to like not have to hold this massive pig, and happily pushes it into Linda and Rain's arms.
Thank
On the
you.
other courses, should I bring them up next?
Could you tell him to bring them up?
No, he paid for my service.
Right, but if he's buying us dinner, he could at least have it with us.
Would you like me to tell him?
Yes,
Invite him. Let him know he's invited upstairs.
immediately. Please.
Of course. Thank you.
Thank you, Molestat.
You're not sure how he sees once the shell is closed, but he seems to perfectly just glide down the stairs again. Sort of touching the rails on either side with all tentacles.
Feeling his way.
Yeah, he makes his way downstairs. You wait. What are you doing in the meantime?
I'm
The
staring
boar
at the door.
is delicious. Yeah, like it doesn't smell like something rotted. The meat is fresh and cooking in front of you, and this is different. This is better. It smells even better than the roadkill that Eddie made. And you're positive that all of you have either dead senses or artificial senses that have never really functioned at the height that you're smelling now. Your mouth is watering or generating in Linda's case, like generating lubricant to allow any and all organic matter to slide down the tube. It looks good.
I like take a piece of meat and like I'm eating it in my hand just like a savage, but I think I'm also looking at the door. Just like eating and fixed on the door to see who comes up.
Linda will take a rib.
Take a rib.
Yeah.
Okay. Although we only have a little bit left to our break, I can't hold it. So give me a tiniest little bio break.
You
I'll
just
be
want
right
it
back.
now, then?
No. Because there's more to the scene. I'll be right back. Give me like a minute, 2 minutes, something like that.
All right. Oh, this is really good. It's crackly.
Moses and Ace will go get some. Although he's going to, I think afterwards he's going to grab his piece. He's going to grab his shusher and go back to sitting in his seat in the corner.
Love that, Moses.
I mean, why wouldn't he just show himself? We already know that it's him. The only person possibly that could be downstairs is the one who's gonna hunt his food.
I think River's got like she's like eating her meat with one hand, and then she's got her hand like behind her back, like close to her machete, and her like behind her, just so like she's got like weapon out when this person walks in case he is friendly, but she's also like just in case. Because he's probably friendly. He just brought us food. But I also have learned not to trust anything in this place, so you know.
So I'd want my Prometheans well fed if I was going to eat them myself.
Thank you for helping my suspicion, Rain.
Oh, you're welcome.
Moses needs his strengthen. It tastes better than dead fruit. And because he has not seen this individual, unlike Vichitori the Night Prince, he can eat it because he's like, I'm not automatically hating you.
This is really good. Do you think it's like extra decayed? Or maybe cooked extra long?
A few minutes later, you get another knock at your door.
I'm full. Oh. Like a goner. Okay, I'll get it. Jeez Louise. Hello!
You throw open the door, and you see maybe about 12 different. The best way to describe that. Oh no, you've seen zombies. Yeah, zombies, like the ones on the boat. Freshly dead in various states of decay, all holding tray after tray after tray of food, and they don't even ask. They just like, once you've opened the door, you're like, hello. They just start marching in, zombie after zombie after zombie, and they're setting down different roasted birds, different like whole ass stags, magnificent salads, just food after food after food after food. But as you're kind of noticing, it's just fantastic. Like it's almost too much that anyone could have, and seemingly getting weirder and weirder. Like, is that a dragon? Does that one have wings? What even is that thing? And some of it smells good, but some of it smells a little strange.
Some of it's
And and after each zombie sets their tray down on a table, they promptly walk to the balcony without stopping and just fall right off. Just
there goes another one.
What you're telling me is Adonis is out there having an existential crisis about the nature of fucking Promethean kind. And all of a sudden, to his left is just over the fucking balcony. And he's like, what the fuck? And he turns and he looks, and then another one walks out and just walks off the edge of the balcony.
Yes, exactly.
Yep, that's what's happening. And Rain's applauding them.
That
And
bad,
then
huh?
all of a sudden, to the rest of the party's like awareness, just Adonis is like, Akaroti, zombies coming from. Hello.
And
They brought the food, Adonis.
The last one to come in just sort of shuts the door behind him and spins around, and you see this kind of like old-timey bard with like the fro, like kind of like Pennywise, I suppose, is the way it almost dresses. But instead of a clown, you just see like a really rotted man with rictus grin and the decayed face that just won't let the face not smile. Wild manic eyes, one a little larger than the other, hair that's just sort of skullet back to about here and then just crackling over the back. well dressed, very manic.
Mm.
And he spins around, and since Rain is the first one there, he immediately like grabs her, spins her, dips her, and goes, what did he say? Let's crank up the juice and see what shakes loose. Yeah.
You must be the main course.
I'm the host with the most, the ghoul with the drool, and I am here to make a deal with you.
Mm,
You like my
we just
offerings?
made a bunch of deals.
Pretty good offerings. Not bad. You tried the dragon? It's real green dragon. That's real acid. You there, looking at the zombies on the balcony. Come on, get in here.
Adonis
You're-
will, Adonis will join the group. He's a little skeptical of this strange undead man, but
No,
he'll walk
I thought
over,
I was
go-
the one bringing the boar. Nobody told me ham was on the menu. Damn, look at those things.
Well,
just
Jack.
he looks and just as he's like grabbing pork like fire pig.
So, I'm Charsing, Cask Emperor, and I've come to bring you an offer from the Big G. And he like reaches over and takes a fucking piece of dragon wing and delicious, kind of chewy, little tender. You know what I'm talking about, the Big G? You know, the big man upstairs.
God.
Big boy.
No,
God. Grisnak.
Wow.
Much better.
Oh.
They were on the top
No.
floor. There's a man upstairs.
He kind of looks out the balcony.
Maybe,
God, it's me, Charsing.
maybe there's a guy that lives next to your Lady Moon. He could be upstairs.
I try not to talk to Lady Moon. I do show her my Lady Moon from time to time, though. So, squad, what do I call you? You have a name for this beloved little motley?
We're not a motley. We're together thongs.
Right. I don't even, that one's too easy. I could say something about tying my thong together, but let's just get to it. So, you've come to this beautiful little corner of the world. If I'm understanding my notes right, it pulls out a parchment that like rolls all the way to Linda's feet. Maggots kind of crawl out the end of it. Oh, sorry about that. Let's see. If I'm understanding my notes correctly, you sailed across the sea, got here, and you want a meeting with the big guy over a heart-shaped bubble. Did I get that right? I must have fucked it up. It's a heart-shaped bubble, isn't it? It's a bubble! Damn it! Who do I
No.
gotta choke to get an accurate script around here?
Bobble.
Oh, it is a bubble.
That's one of the
Bobble.
things.
Right? Well,
It's one of them.
let's just say that, and like a centipede cracks out of his ear, that I'm kind of on good terms with the big guy. I could take you to him.
Really?
Oh, yeah, I could absolutely maybe even negotiate some positive terms for you. I mean, what do you want? You came to Arcadius, and you're definitely going to get something taken from you. You don't look like good organizational types, and I can help you. I can help you. That's what I do. Let Charsing help.
what's your cut?
Well, when I help the corpse maker helps me. You know what I'm saying? Gives me a little something, something. Make sure my unlife has a little life in it. Ha! Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm talking about, pretty boy. You're the only one here who gets his little gum. Yeah.
What?
So, I get what I want. You get what you want, which is whatever the hell he's got in his vault. Everyone's happy, right? You need me to sweeten the deal. You don't trust it.
Pitch.
Huh? What's that?
The pitch.
What's the catch? I don't have a catch, but I can offer more things to lure you in. I mean, check this out. Blam! and, and he pulls out a big black book that he drops down on the table. It nearly obliterates a section. It is heavy and written in vellum. You immediately, all of you can tell this is an Azothic object. It is laced with Azothic radiance. It practically glows. And there's only a single word on the cover written in silver lettering. Iridium. Feast your eyes on that. Go ahead, give it a twirl. Crack that front page.
Where did you get this? And he just kind of opens the book and peruses a random page.
Just the first page or a random page?
We'll go with the first page.
The very first page, once you crack open the cover, you see Iridium, the Refinement of Stars by Cassandra Hawthorne, Anastasia Iscariot, and the Shepherd. He just reaches over. Oh.
No. He's gonna, that will be as Adonis is closing the lid.
Yeah. I got your interest now.
We let you help us. And this book is ours.
You let me help you. Not only is the book yours, I'll make sure you get the room that they personally stayed in when they were fighting as gladiators.
Adonis is gonna glance over at River. But his hand still hasn't left the book. He's green for this book.
I don't trust this.
Let's take our break.
Okay, that's just unacceptable.
Okay.
I was already on
With,
the
Me too.
Hold on.
With Charcy, are we cut off? Do I get to say
No.
goodbye?
Not yet.
No?
I'm not cut off yet.
So,
Okay. We'll be back in just a little bit. We're going to take about 15 or so. And yeah, we will return and see what this Cask Emperor and this Refinement of Stars is all about. And what more they can learn from this intense character. For now, we'll see you in just a bit. We love you. Don't go nowhere. And we are back. Welcome back to Chance Die. Last we left off, we were in the Tavern of the Drowned, and the Together Throng had just finished having a pretty heartfelt moment when they suddenly started getting bombarded with strange foods. At first, the gift was kind of nice, but when the 12 zombies came in with parade after parade of meal and different courses and desserts and salads and some things you're positive probably shouldn't be eaten, but might be delicacies just for you, like piles of microchips.
100%.
My microchips dipped in bubbling silver nitrate. Just like, oh, what the fuck?
This looks tasty.
The zombie servants more or less dispatched themselves down onto the stones below, much to the delight of Rain, as Charsing, the Cask Emperor, introduced himself and began to sort of kind of pique their interest. What's the catch? They asked. He said, no catch, just more offers, and deposited the Refinement of the Stars, Iridium. A legendary tome, apparently, if it is to be believed, written by Anastasia Iscariot, Cassandra Hawthorne, and the Shepherd, otherwise known in greater Promethean lore as the Genesis Pact. The book was closed, and want shone in the eyes of Adonis. So I do have your attention now. All right, good. Let me just cut to the chase. Like I said, I work for the big guy. His wants are my wants. His needs become my greed. All right. So there is something he wants. And once upon a time, it's a little something that these three in this here book helped him get. You want to know what they got in return?
Yeah.
What could they possibly be doing here in the first place? Well, let's just say your shepherd wanted to live forever. Some beautiful little goal about helping every lost soul, like a martyr. Best I could tell, he's been doing it. But the others, they had their own reasons for wanting immortality. And what I understand, they're out there in the real world, shaking things up, making legendary kids. You know who just so happens to have that legendary kid? Grisnak the Corpse Maker. See, for some reason, beautiful little souls like you keep coming through, one after the other. First, it was vampires, but we pretty much spent all of those up. Then it started being your kind. No offense, love it. Dead on dead, we blend beautifully. And the weird things you can do with the alchemical body, awesome. But, well, that kid's got a good heart, doesn't he? And he's in a very bad place, all left alone. Keeps asking. Keeps saying this word over and over, now that I think about it. Refusing to fight. Kind of useless. Grisnak's thinking of killing him. Keeps refusing to fight. Says he won't do it. Not until everyone's together. Now, ain't that funny? That a group like yours, with a name like that, done came following after. Kind of ironic, I kind of love it. So, once upon a time, Legendary Genesis Pack, they helped us get something. You help us get it back. We'll give you this here book. Might even let you read it while we're earning back that thing. Let you stay in their quarters. And you help us get back the despot monster that this here Genesis Pact helped secure in the first place. It all comes full circle. Everyone's happy.
Adonis's hand has not left the book, and his eyes have not left River's face.
I don't know why you're looking at me, man. Seems too good to be
You
true.
want a book for a monster?
What do you need us to get?
A Desperate 13.
Despot 25.
Yeah, Desperate 25.
What he said. Desperate 25. And it sits in the hands. No, it's despot. D-E-S-P-O-T. Despot.
Oh.
Sits in the hands of our old enemy. Left there by his princess of a daughter. Property that didn't belong to her now sits in his possession. And he slapped a fucking belt around it. Let's just say we want it. We need it. And if you want what's in our vault, you might want to help us get it. We can make a deal.
What's in the vault?
I think he's talking
Treasure.
about the heart-shaped
Bubble. The bubble thingy we're here for.
Bubble.
Ah, he said it. You are the second of your kind to come asking for it.
I mean, you were talking about the heart-shaped bauble earlier. I can only assume that's what was in there.
Someone wants it. Someone wants us to open our vaults real bad for it. We can feel it. And we've kept it secret for a long time. Since the stars were, well, very different. Oh, what do we say? Together, Throng. You want to go meet Big G and fight for us? Help us get back the Despot monster?
Do we each get something from the vault?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're funny. I'd love to just take all of your interesting little bodies and see what I can make with them. But for some reason, contracts don't work on you. Well, the ones that hurt work just fine, and the ones that kill work just great, but the ones that bind don't seem to stick. So we're stuck with the fine art of the deal. You say, can we each get something from it? Absolutely. And he holds up this book. You understand why this is so special? The greatest of your kind wrote this. All of their secrets, all of their revelations, everything they learned while they were here, in one book. This is the path they left behind for those that walk together.
Hold the book out from under Adonis's hand.
Yeah, easily. Just
Okay, so it's just his hand just like, and he pulls it back and like flexes his hand almost like he didn't realize he was still holding on, like touching the book, like he didn't realize that that's what he was doing.
No, if you've got a different offer, you have come all this way, you crossed oceans of blood to get here. Consider yourself in the presence of his royal emissary. You've got his ear and his flatulence. So, what's your counteroffer? If you got one better, I would love to hear it. And he starts eating.
Foosball huddle.
Give us just one moment to discuss amongst ourselves.
Yeah.
Take your time. Enjoy yourself.
And I'm gonna gesture to the Together Throng out onto the balcony.
Yes, be right back. Hold on to your flatulence.
Oh, what?
Be happy.
Linda will walk out to the balcony.
I used to think that I stunk.
Yeah, I'm behind. I'm going to. That would make sense. This seems like a crazy idea, right?
Seems
But
a
also,
little off.
also seems like it was just a gift because that's what we came here for, and we can't really leave without it. So, kind of feel like we should take it. It sounds like it's a trap or a bad idea. Also, feels like a good option. Very strange.
Feels
Either
like
way.
suicide.
Either way, this may be our only opportunity to get at that damn bubble.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how are we gonna get in the vault to get the bauble if we don't make this deal?
And
Okay,
I don't
but
feel
there's
right
more
leaving
than
that
just
book
a-
down here.
but there's more than just the bubbles.
You think
We gotta
think
get the
he has the
bubbles to
last
get
one?
out of here, though, man.
I'm not leaving without the gem of expansion.
What?
Yes.
You think-
I thought that's what it's called. Plus, he has one of us.
You
The
think
same
he's
way-
referencing Alaska?
The gem of
I
expression.
think so. I think that we do. I think we can logically assume that it was Alaska. I mean, Alaska made it here because I got one of his memories from that shop.
Character. What is the gem of expression?
The gem of expression is the thing that we needed to get to free the mask guy in
Thespian.
Purgatory.
It's been Melvin.
Thespian Malvagio.
Yeah.
And he said that he would give us stuff too.
We need the gem and the bauble.
Yes.
And there's still one of us that won't fight that they might kill.
The gem,
do
the
agree that we
bauble,
should figure
and Alaska.
Gem,
What's
the
state
bubble,
have
the
to do with
boy.
this?
The gem, the
Oh,
bauble, the
really?
boy.
What's the
You
state
mean, what
have to
does
do
he
with
have to do
this?
with this?
That's the state. What does Alaska have to do with anything?
No.
That's-
Alaska
It's
is
the
the boy. The
boy.
boy is the Alaska.
Oh, I thought it was a place
You
with
are
lots of
Moses.
bears.
He is Alaska. Name.
Yes, but Moses isn't just status.
You know what I mean.
province.
Just out of character, I want to make sure that I understand this right. From Grisnak, we need the gem of expression and the heart-shaped bauble.
Correct.
No, from Grisnash, we need the heart-shaped bauble. The side quest is also the gem of expression. Another side quest is
Fuck out.
Alaska.
Okay.
But
What
all
do
of
we
them will
know about
lead
the gem
to
of
Grisnak.
expression?
That it's needed to
That it's here somewhere.
free, and that Grisnak has it, and it has him as a slave.
So do we make the deal for the bauble and the gem and then hope we find the boy as well? That seems logical. Linda, help me out. You're the logic one.
I agree with this.
Boy's in prison. So we go to prison? They hold boy.
Well-
They're going to kill boy.
It sounds like they want him to fight. Maybe if we fight for him, fight in his place for him.
Or maybe he'll join the fight if he hears that we're fighting, you know? And then we're still getting the gem and the bauble out of this deal. That seems best case scenario. We
Yeah.
should
And
always
there's a
root
book.
for that.
We get the book. We get the book.
The book
by
is part of the
agreeing,
deal.
according to him.
I can't read that.
We'll read
Well,
it.
we
to
can
you.
read it to
Teach
you.
you. What about this? What about this desperate guy?
Despot.
The desperate one.
Despot.
Yeah, but so we're releasing a monster.
Sure.
That is something to remember.
We're stealing a monster to give to another monster to give us something that we want to give to a monster to release a monster.
Do we have to fight anyone?
Well, yeah.
Probably.
Huh.
Probably
The
like
monster.
that thing. Probably like that thing down there. You know that went down.
We
that we
did
fought-
really well last time, so
Okay, but
Only
that's
two of
because
us
he
lost
fell in a
arms.
hole.
I was being sarcastic. Moses
Because
doesn't understand
because
my
that one
sarcasm.
fell in a hole.
Oh yeah, I still don't have an arm.
We
But-
could probably sew that on for you, dear.
He said the other person that we have to steal it from also makes those things. And there's probably going to make that thing fight us. And there's 25 of them.
Are there 25 of them, or is it like the Hydra, who is 5? The 5th.
I
You
think
call
he
back
does-
and ask him.
We barely asked for 5 hits.
No,
we
I
barely
was
survived
just-
5 hits. Now you want to fight 25 of them?
This is me just
No, I
saying
think
it out
he's.
loud.
I think he's as desperate as 25 men.
I'm not sure we want to fight someone who's as desperate as 25 men.
Yeah, but they're useless.
Okay, we could fight to get stronger. But what if one of us goes down again?
Well,
Or don't come back with all their arms and legs?
I'm ready to go. Okay, it's fine.
Are you?
Yeah, it's just really scary sometimes, but I got it.
Adonis?
He just wants the damn book. Sorry.
But
I don't think we have much choice.
There's always choice.
I think our choice is to accept.
I would say I don't know if we have a better choice. probably have another choice. Is it better? Probably not.
But we add the caveat of the gem of expression.
I agree. I think that needs to be in the deal.
Can we get them to stop flatulating?
No.
I don't think so. The
I don't
twins say at
think
the
they
same
could
time.
even if they wanted to.
You rage, they fart. You know, everybody's got their thing, I guess.
She
It
said,
is what it is.
what's a fart?
It's flatulation,
Oh, that one. Okay.
darling.
Farts.
No.
He's got his one big word, and it's flatulence.
So we need a bobble. We throw in gem. If we agree, we get book.
And boy,
And we have boy
Hopefully
fight
boy.
with this. Or do you think boy join us?
We're hoping
Trying
boy
to-
joins us. I think that would be the best case. You know, that's the goal.
Because he won't fight till we're together. But we are together.
What if we
Right.
tell him that we need Alaska in order to fight Desperate?
All right, now
Yeah.
we're cooking with logic.
lava.
Head hurts.
It's okay, you learned big words today.
You did great, bud.
How
All
we
right, I
doing
think that's
over
our
there?
deal. I think that's our
Doing
deal.
all right?
Linda, do you want to talk? Adonis, do you want to talk? I'm kind of an asshole.
I'm
We
just good
can't
at
see
breaking
you, that's
things.
why.
Who? Oh,
Adonis
Jordan.
wants to talk.
Oh, sorry.
There is no river, just a red river.
I'm just good at breaking.
All right then. Look, mate. Tossing was it?
Nothing?
And he'll walk out and he'll just like, all right, like, tossing was it?
Yeah, that's me.
All right.
Let's just go try some dragon.
It's good. Rare. Kind of
Your
thick.
boss, Big E or Big G,
Big G.
has been having a hard time getting this of a creative bloke to fight. Yeah.
Yeah, that's about the gist of it. You know, and we tried treating him really well at first. Yeah, he wasn't always sitting in the sepulcher. Yeah, initially, you know, he had food and water and fresh air, and that's not easy to come by.
We let you help us. We get the book.
Yep.
If we agree to fight for your boss,
Right.
we get the
Voluntarily.
heart shape, huh?
Not as slaves. Voluntarily.
As volunteers,
Hmm.
we get the heart-shaped bubble if we win.
Right.
If we can convince Alaska to fight as well,
Well, then there's 6 of you.
He just confirmed it.
I confirm.
we also want the gem of expression. We could get wiped out.
Give me a second. Hold on.
This is a massive risk to life and limb here, mate.
Time to break
Copy,
out the
well.
dice.
We could
Okay.
do a really persuasive dance.
Spear fingers.
Why did Willy Wonka come to your mind? That's hilarious.
Huh?
Moses was humming Willy Wonka. He was like, "Come with me and
Oh.
you'll see."
Of expression. The heart-shaped Bible.
He kind of looks and goes. He busts out some cards and he's just like, and kind of shuffles them and lays them out and flips one, and it's a Joker card, and he goes, "Why do you know about the gem that powers Thespian Malvagio's magical sword? What gives him his powers? Why would you know about that? Sweet little boy with the nice ham hocks."
Why you need to know?
Information is currency, love.
Ham hocks.
Well, how about this for information? Every second we deliberate, Alaska sits longer and longer in the sepulcher.
You wouldn't.
Oh, he's already there.
No.
In that place, it doesn't just erode your flesh, it erodes your sanity. And you know what's really fun about that is once the meat really dies after it's done that flare-up thing, when it comes back to life, very exciting. When it's done that a few times and he can't do it anymore, we're going to put new fire in there. So I think it's in your best interest to maybe not get greedy about what's in the vault.
That's fucked up.
That's pretty rude.
But we're not greedy. You bought all the food.
Eat to your heart's content. This is delicious. I'm talking about the deal. Hold on.
Out of
Good night.
character. I'm out of fucking ideas. So, like, this is, like, we can stand here and stare at this dude until fucking Judgment Day. I don't
And we will.
understand.
You don't understand what, pretty boy?
I think we just take it one at a time.
I know, that was out of character.
So do we
Yes, we
fight?
did.
Just one at
Do
a
another
time.
fight for the gem?
I think we go for the fight. I think we just, that's how we get the bauble. Alaska will be part of it. I don't really want Alaska to suffer any longer. And he just said the longer we wait here, the more he suffers.
Yeah, well, he could be a not truther.
Yep.
True, I could be lying through my teeth. And as he smiles, a roach just crawls out and falls onto the table. My bad.
Disgusting.
Somebody eat that? I'm gonna eat that.
Are
What
you?
if we do one fight for the bauble and get his desperate, and we do another fight for the gem? Because apparently the big guy likes fights, and I'm good at breaking things.
Listen, I don't want to cut in too much, but you're gonna have to understand that
You cut
You-
in every second.
you, me, we're not. All right, no, go ahead. All right then.
No.
Sure, you're right. Make your deal. Make your deal.
Good job, Rain.
You're right. I've said too much.
No, you haven't.
Mm.
All right, well, y'all keep saying
Mum's
the
the
word
word.
together, right? Let's do it. Nobody makes a decision. River's going in for the handshake.
It's not going to be with me. It's with Big Jim. I'm the ambassador. I'm here to actually take you to him if you're willing. But he doesn't like to do the deal thing. He just wants to get right down to business.
I guess let's go meet Big G.
Can't wait.
You notorious?
Is he the
He's notoriously filthy.
No, Notorious B.I.G. G.
I got what you're saying.
Big G.
Notorious.
Let's go.
All right.
Go to Big G.
Well,
I whisper.
if you are ready, join me downstairs. My chariot awaits. You won't be able to miss it. And he stands up and kind of prances downstairs. You hear some sort of strange screaming engine come to life. And black smoke wafts up around the balcony.
Mm,
I grab a dragon
Out of
rib and walk
character.
out the room.
out of character.
Hmm.
How often has Ace been able to take things that don't necessarily belong to him?
As long as they're things he can easily carry, pretty often. He's very, very sneaky.
Has
I
he
was
gone to
already-
other special places?
I mean, it does get riskier in places like the spirit world, where the echoes of theft could create new spirits, thus leaving weird evidence. But here, he doesn't know. It's new.
I was thinking if we end up in the vaults, what's to say we don't take a couple more things?
Kind of what I was thinking.
Oh, Lisa, don't get greedy.
I just want the one. Yeah, Linda grabs a dragon rib and walks downstairs. Let's go, guys. Last
River
one.
follows right behind.
That's fine. But I told Thespian that I'd get Jim, and I'm not going to be a not truther.
You
And not
Gotta keep-
true though.
must keep your word. That's good.
So that's most of you heading down the stairs.
Are you coming, ham hocks? Sorry.
Only if you bring the ham hock with you, dear.
I think
Well.
that's up to the.
I think we all went downstairs.
Yeah, Virgil.
Ha!
Virgil,
Moses
did
said-
he now?
I'm sorry, it's Arcadia. And I was thinking about fucking Despot and Gaius and shit. I'm like, Virgil, just wait, no, there's a different champion. Different champion. Moses said he said, that he's getting the gym, he's not gonna be a not truther, and then he walks to said carriage.
Okay.
With his sister in tow.
What about Adonis? Is he there as well? He's muted. Okay. So once you head outside, you see this long black stretch hearse with an elongated, sort of almost like Batmobile fins and skeleton rims, and it is spitting out plumes of charnel smoke that just smell of like death and ground up oxidized bone material. It's pretty interesting and thick, and for some reason maybe a little strangely pleasant against the backdrop of brine. But this car, if you can call it that, feels like a living thing. Kind of in the same way that the ship felt alive, but much more animistic. Almost as if the type of magic that animates such a thing, it's significantly stronger in the hands of Charsing than it was in the hands of someone like Captain Togue. The doors, boom, 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 open on their own, revealing long black leather seating that sort of allows you to face each other.
Well, don't mind if I do.
After helping everybody else into the car, I'll be the last one to get in.
You get in, you close yourselves in. The little middle window rolls down, and you see Charsing there, but now he's in sort of like a what do they call it? Like a valet uniform, and he has like a nice little hat on. And he says, "All right. First stop, the mausoleum. You'll see on your left the decayed remnants of the Leviathan. A joyous piece of work. Everybody strap in. We are heading out across the blood fields." And as soon as he even says the word strap in, the car and lurches forward, and you feel acceleration that's just unreal. Your bodies take probably about 5 bash just on the drive here. It's just every single turn is like it's like being on those
Want us to log
like
that?
those certain like roller coasters, and you're just getting crushed along on either side as they go up and down.
We
Key
actually take
drives.
5 bash?
Huh?
We
Yes,
actually
you
take
each
5 bash?
actually take 5 bash. And your
Asshole.
bash, remember that each bash heals like in about 5 minutes. If unless you have like quick healer. But yeah, the car ride does deliver bash to you. It is a hellish drive that is almost too fast for you to really get your bearings or to actually see much of the land of Necropolis. But before you know it, within just a few moments of this hellish driving, it's coming to a stop. You're slamming against each other. And you look out as the windows sort of roll down, and the world, you are far from the blood ocean. You can't hear it anymore. You're deep inland, and you look around at this towering, it just sort of looks like a tomb, but made of curved stone. It's this intense landscape, hundreds and hundreds of acres. The longer you look at it, the more you kind of get the impression that this mausoleum, a ludus, you can kind of hear based on the sounds of individuals training within, is in the shape of a great eye with passageways and hallways that sort of fork towards a sunken center. And there, with beckoned overgrowth, you can kind of sense this terrible Arcadian presence. Like cancer you can feel, like sickness that just sits in that center mass. Not evil, but something worse, something less caring. Nice digs, huh? The mausoleum has everything you could ever need. And he appears around the side. Come together, Throng. I don't want to sound too eager, but you put the nail on the head. We're desperate. For despot.
Honest will step out of the car and offer help to everybody else.
Moses takes said hint to be helped out.
River will as well.
Mm-hmm.
Linda will get up, take his hand, step down.
Rain. All right.
I was the first one in, so I feel like I had to be the last one out.
Yeah.
How quaint.
Unlike
What's next?
before, the skies are choked and bloated with flies. It's so thick that they practically form clouds, just buzzing about and almost affecting the weather patterns. The smell here is, it's so rank that you almost immediately become accustomed to it, because there's no other smell. Like it's so foul that it fills the entirety of your being, and that's just what everything smells like. There's no individual scent of Linda's particular aura. That everything just smells like death, and it's heavy.
Good, good, good.
Good.
All right. Well, I'm glad everyone's comfortable. Let's take our way through the ossuary. I'll go walk you by the flesh works. You'll see where you'll be working, absolutely. And then we'll make our way up to the parlor. We'll pass the vault. I know you're interested in that. And then we'll meet Big G. How does that sound?
Works for me.
Sounds good.
Sounds lovely.
Sounds
Beautiful.
like words.
You are my humble guests, and I am the host with the most. Come on. And he like struts on, and he's like fanfare, and you just all like dead bodies just sort of like rise up, and there's drums, there's horns. The place kind of comes to life, but it's like a mockery of life. There's no real joy. It's the echo of joy. The notes are discordant and off. It almost sounds like they're sort of mocking you as it approaches, but you can't tell if it's because there's no joy in the corpses or because they are in fact maybe mocking you. It's hard to say. Every door seems to open.
Going right back out.
Every door seems to open for why am I blanking on his name? Charsing. The ossuary, public facing, where most visitors, patrons, and lesser fae would come to, see things, features long-standing bone-carved hallways with windows that kind of provide these viewing areas down to the fleshworks. There, and the fleshworks you could see is. It's kind of even hard to like really get a feel for. It looks like the ground is made of some kind of skin, but like the skin part has been removed, so maybe it more looks like pulsing red muscle, like the ground is made of twitching muscle. It's uneven. And it's not stable either. And the gladiators that fight on it, you see. Well, let's see. I'm actually gonna make a quick roll. Okay. Adonis and Rain, would you please make a memory roll for me? Wits plus let's do wits plus composure.
I hope Rain grabbed her arm off the table.
I did.
Down below, you'll see a pair of our gladiators actually warming up for their matches.
I'm not attached.
It's a gladiator. Do we have those in Texas?
I don't think so.
Got football in Texas.
Almost
you get, Ray?
Gladiators on TV.
3 as well. Beautiful.
They have American Gladiators on TV. What year is it?
2020 last you checked,
It's fair.
right? As he's walking you along, most of you just see what look to be 2 animated corpses. You can see that their eyes flicker with green light, and kind of in the same way you can kind of perceive azothic radiance within you, you can feel and see that they have something like it. It's not the same, but it's like it, animating them. You perceive them as dead but living, like dead but living and feeling, like Graftwhite. For most of the throng, it's just a woman in a red dress with a sword and a shield, bang, 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 cutting against this individual who seems to be wielding this giant cross. And sometimes he seems to like swing it around and hold like the head of the cross. My doggies. Sometimes he seems to hold the head of the cross and swing it. Other times he seems to tuck the cross in under him and shoot it, and strange energy comes out. Energy that the other woman in the red dress blocks with the shield. It's a dazzling spectacle. Despite their dead disposition, they seem to move with fluidity and purpose. But for Adonis, since my darling AK is taking care of my dogs, Adonis and Rain, you see two people you know, two people you remember. For Rain, you see that red dress with the thin straps showing lots of back. You see the tiara on her head, and you remember the night that you trashed and murdered a prom queen, along with many others. A night that ended in blood and fire. And as you're looking at her body, you can tell that something heavy must have crushed her sternum, because there's just a huge dent there right across her upper body, but she still stands. She still lives. You don't know how she got here or why this happened. That's definitely the prom queen from that night. For Adonis, it's even more recent. You remember a one-night stand on a stormy night. And a young man named Alex Cross, who was left with no memory of anything, of where he was or what he was doing or who he was there to do it with. A man who got on his motorcycle and rode off. You see now that his weapon is his name. He wields a cross. And nearby on the sands, as you sort of get closer on the glass, sorry, not sands, nearby on the flesh pits, bristling with muscle. You want to tell the story? Nearby on the flesh pits, bristling with muscle, almost like it's waiting for him, like a loyal steed, sits a mutated, living form of his motorcycle. The one that you left behind in purgatory. We got a weird way of reclaiming things, don't we? Come on. Our gun calls a big recycling unit. Nothing goes to waste. Especially not good skin like that. Look at that guy. And he keeps walking on. Now that you're here in the mausoleum, seeing gladiators, some of which are made of decisions you made, reclaimed and collected by a corpse maker, an opportunist. What thoughts are going through your heads about the deals that you're going to make? Silence.
I hope I'm up to it. I hope I'm up for it.
Okay. Right this way, my esteemed guests.
For Moses, it's part of it's like, gotta figure out how to get that gem. The other parts, it's like, oh, that's kind of cool. But the biggest part is pretty much just little. This place stinks. But
Yeah.
whatever.
What about you, Rain? How are you feeling about it all?
You muted, dear.
Well, I didn't say anything good anyways.
Of course you did.
No, I didn't. I just said I'm not sure twice. I don't know. I think that Rain sees that like the ghostly gladiator in a way, right? It's almost like a ghost Promethean gladiator sort of kind of thing. It's
Desperate creature or Graft White?
no, you said
Oh.
it's the woman and the man that we see. It's like people that
Oh
have
yeah,
died.
the prom queen.
Yeah. So I see that and I'm like, well, looks like our paths weren't as different as I thought. I think in her head she also is just kind of like doesn't really like how we got here, but it's like very curious how somebody just happened upon our steps, basically offering what we're here to look for. But at the same time, why not take it? So yeah, I don't know. I think she's kind of ready for it. I don't think she thinks she can fight a gladiator, but we'll see.
All right. With the insecurity brimming, you follow Charsig as he leads you through the mausoleum, the ludus of Grisnak the Corpse Maker. The fleshworks, those training pits filled with shifting terrain such as bone and acid pools, or also gravity wells, force the gladiators into horrible, hellish conditions. You can kind of tell immediately that the individuals that fight for this house, if you want to call it, this tomb, are hardy, but in kind of a cruel way, in an almost, dare you say, Promethean way. They are made weatherproof. They are made strong. But somehow, as you're watching, you sense that you're nothing like them. The fire that moves through you all, it's different than the emerald flame that Grisnak commands. You remember it from when you first got to experience the different drops of blood and the different feeling of Azothic radiance, the different fire that you each had. You are not this sickly green death. There is something different about you, and you can feel it. He leads you up the sepulcher, which is sort of a gladiator housing center, and starts sort of taking you along subterranean areas. And he's like, "This is where you're going to be staying if you, sign our deals. You'll be pretty much safe from the rays of the sun if that ever does bad things for you. I don't know. We had really bad experiences with individuals from other walks of life. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's fancy digs. You got your bone walls, you got your flesh floors, you got your blood pools, pretty much everything a guy could ask for. And he keeps walking along. Go ahead and everyone roll wits plus composure, just a general perception for what's around you.
Ooh. I rolled 3 10s.
Good Lord.
Yeah, I know.
One for the Moz.
5.
One for 5 for Rain, 5 for Linda, 4 for Adonis.
River!
River!
River, you're muted.
I'm so sorry. I
River,
said
you're
2 for
invisible.
River, but I didn't know.
2 for River. All right. The 1 and 2, you see pretty much the same thing. As you are moving kind of quickly through the hallways, maybe even perhaps close together, you notice sort of a long, dark hallway descending down, and above it, before it fully enters the subterranean, you see painted above in these like grisly bile letters is the number 6. The rest of you, for the 4s and 5s on that one, you see some other signage and evidence of what looks to be a multi-limbed body that was dragged below dragged down along the floor, nails along the wall as it maybe tried to claw. And you see for the 4s and 5s, you see a sign that says, well, it says Graftwhite and you see a 5 that's been like chiseled off, and a 6 has been put in its place.
6, 7.
They're making another one. It's a sequel that never stops coming.
Yeah, we actually recovered your handiwork a few hours ago. Dragged his ass down there. The boss probably does have plans for him, but don't worry. Doesn't involve you anymore. Your part in that is done. We think. For my 2 5s.
Yeah.
As you're sort of walking, you're like looking down that hallway, and you feel an Azothic radiance, but it seems to be coming from even further down below than where they keep Graftwhite. It's faint, very faint, burning like a little candle in the dark.
So when will you be bringing Alaska to us, Charsing?
Well, truthfully, if it was up to me, I'd bring the kid out now, you know? It's no fun hearing him scream all the time, even though he stopped screaming a while ago, but it's really not my jam, the whole torture bit. It's up to Big G.
We should hurry on then.
All right, come on. He takes you further up, and you end up sort of on these rows of stairs that sort of spiral about almost like a conch shell. They go up and up and up, and they spread out onto one of the levels. You feel this is like if the Fleshworks, like if the ossuary was like level 1, the Fleshworks is level 0, the sepulcher is even further down. Whereas where he takes you, he's like, and this is the vault. This feels like what you would expect to be like level 2 or 3. And he goes, the parlor is a little bit further up, and that would be like level 4 and 5. And he goes, this is where we keep our treasures. And
Treasures.
the floor opens up, and you just see it's sort of very early Disney, mounds and mounds of treasures, worldly possessions, beautiful things, books,
Cave of Wonder.
baubles. It's very Cave of Wonder, and he goes,
Scrooge McDuck.
anything your heart desires,
Vault.
oh, it's in there somewhere. Spent a lifetime collecting because, hey, you know what they say, when you die, can't take it with you, right? But somebody's got to get it. So he closes that door, and you hear like it sort of magically seal and lock. Come on, only got one more floor to go. And he begins the climb. You can feel it in the air. You have moments before you will stand before a true fae. Is there anything you want to activate or like cast upon yourselves, or anything you want to say in preparation for this?
What do I do to increase one of my attributes?
You can just
Say it.
spend a single pyros to amp it up by 2.
By 2. Okay.
And but it only lasts for like a turn, so it's like a quick pump up.
So don't do that right now.
Do it the
Correct.
moment you need it. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll activate my aura sight.
Or a sight. Okay.
Let's see.
Rain's like, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good. It's
Sounds like I don't know what I can
Did
do.
Rain reattach her arm yet?
No. Oh,
What's this
we
Can I
do
guy?
use
that.
spare parts to reattach her arm real quick?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead
Let me
and
help you with
first.
that, love.
Go ahead and first roll sort of like an assessment check. Do intel plus medicine. See how long it'll take. See if you can do it real quick.
Me or Adonis? Him?
Adonis.
They have no arm.
Does me being like Grey's Anatomy, Dr. McSteamy fucking help me here? No.
Charisma
probably
on
not.
my arm.
I got one.
One success. You.
Thank you for getting my joke, AK.
Yeah. You're not entirely sure how long it's going to take, but you know you can do it.
Can I?
Well, how long?
Start. Do you have
Yeah.
like thread or something to work it? A needle? Any of those things that you keep for such a? Do you have staples or steel cable?
I feel like.
No.
Well, you do have the spare parts, but you don't really carry like a knapsack.
Yeah.
It's okay. It does say
Shove it
in the
on.
spare parts that you are it sort of insinuates that you've picked up the ability to do this and you carry it around. So let's just say that as you've been heading up this, you're sort of like looking around, and like as you passed one of the lower levels, you like grab some string, and as you pass another level, and like by the time you reach the upper level, you've sort of been like, all right, give me that arm. And you have like a knife between your teeth and some fucking steel wire. Go ahead and roll Dex plus medicine. Go ahead and give yourself the +2 bonus from spare parts. Now-
I am going to activate fire sight and sensitive ears.
Okay. All right. Oh yeah. So okay. Fire sight and sensitive ears.
Last time I did sensitive ears, all I heard was torture. I'm just
Yeah.
glad I don't have
PTSD.
bloodhound's nose.
Yeah.
It's not bad. Not great,
Go ahead
but
and
not
roll.
bad.
Go ahead and roll again.
I'm just glad I don't have bloodhound's nose in this.
Can be worse than what I had before.
2, 3, 4. So 5. All right. It takes about 2 minutes, and the sound is horrific. But when it's done,
Welching
kind of-
flesh.
you kind of look back, and she's like, you can feel the pyros flow through, and she has her arm back. It's that Promethean moment where it's like, no human being could ever, like it works again, just
Oh,
like
good.
new.
It might not look pretty, but it's there. I feel it now.
Yes. That's
She's
good.
got another scar, like
Fucking-
around her elbow.
Char Singh is just standing there like, I fucking love you guys. And take it off and do it again.
No.
I'll
Do it
do
again.
that. I'll do that for him. I will remove my arm and then put it back.
But you cheated. You're not even wincing. Come on, let's go.
With emotion.
Okay.
Ah.
He takes you up this final flight, and it kind of leads onto a landing, a hallway, and you see that this hallway kind of overlooks all of Necropolis. It's got those big glass windows on one side that look out, and this time you can very far in the distance sort of see like this line of red where like sunlight is just starting to kind of illuminate the ocean, and you can be like, you kind of see like not only are you pretty high up, but you came very far in seconds. And on the other side of this walkway, in between the windows that show off bits of the fleshworks and the sepulcher below, you see really just one statue. But it's like the same statue over and over in different stages. And you see Despot 1. And it's this very like sort of smooth head, not many scars, almost beautiful. Very muscular, eyes that sort of still have this like bit of cunning to them. And each bust, the cunning is replaced by coldness and then emptiness, just no emotion whatsoever. All of the beauty sort of, it doesn't go away, but it becomes this sort of stern countenance of death that's still pretty to behold, but it's stark and it's almost breathtaking. Like it's incredibly stern. But you see like tentacles start to form. There's stitches. Each bust gets, more like larger and larger, almost like the creature's swelling with size. You see Despot 5, 13, 20, 25, and then the busts just stop. And by the time 25 happened, there was like scarring along the head that had started to form a pattern from the amount of times he'd been just impaled. Yeah, it's very much a waste not, want not champion. You can see that as he's passing it, Charsing has been slowing down. By the time he's at the door, the massive door that leads to the parlor proper, he lets out a heavy sigh. We're desperate for him back. We have a really bad habit of putting all of our eggs in one basket, and well, now we don't even have the basket.
Let's get that thing back. It's hideous.
Thank you. I did most of the work myself. Come on. And he opens the door. Boss. When you enter the parlor, or when he opens the door, a bunch of flies like burst out, battering across the face. By the time they finally clear and you're able to enter the room, you see it's 100,000 square feet layout of disgusting royalty, right? The room sits at like oddly circular angles, curving like a spiraling necrotic shell. You see that there is a desk overlooking the window, and it is both like it looks like whatever creature the desk was made out of, it was left in this state of like half peel preservation, where you could see like there's skin, there's muscle, there's bone, and it's all of it used as a desk. And you're not even confident that it's not still alive somehow. As every time the bloated entity that is sitting behind it moves, the desk kind of twitches a little. The place is not very well lit, outside of a few scattered candles that have that like blue-green Leviathan oil. You see there looks to be scattered designs for belts, bits of leather, bits of steel, chiseling instruments, but no final design, or all designs were scrapped and destroyed. The office as a whole looks like somebody fucking blew through it and trashed it, ripped pictures off the walls, books off the shelves. And you see that the thing at the desk has that massive hole in in its belly, just this rotten green mass. Doesn't seem to wear any clothes, just gelatinous green flap over flap over flap. And its arm is autonomously writing, even though its eyes are dead and its tongue is lolling out. There does not seem to be anyone home, anyone piloting that body. Ah, missed you, boss. Good to see ya. So, did exactly like you asked. Let me just hold on. Let me just. And you see that Charsing just walks up and crawls into the cavern in his belly and is more or less swallowed up.
Well, that's gross.
Nope.
You've come.
Moses lifts up his camera.
Oh my god.
Go ahead.
And she's a picture of the Fey Lord.
Of the Fey Lord.
And he's just,
Is it a good
Oh.
one?
Beautiful.
The picture.
is it?
It really depends on your definition. Like, it didn't blur, and maybe that's worse. Because what you're seeing shouldn't be seen by anyone.
That makes me treasure it more.
Nice.
Yes. You know, it's not blurry. You can actually see all the nasty. It's almost like you can smell it through the picture. It's terrifying.
I think you're just
Wonderful.
smelling
keep
the
it.
room.
You're too kind. And continue.
It's like, this thing is haunting. Like, the more you stare at it, this would give so many things nightmares.
You must take more.
You're gonna need to be closer to the mic, James.
Oh. You must.
No, no.
You must take more pictures then. Get my good side.
You know what? Moses nods. And he'll actually, like, he stops talking and he'll just go to different parts of the room and start taking pictures.
Don't
So,
use
whatever
the
role that is
stone.
to make good pictures.
After a few moments, he's like kind of sweaty and out of breath, even though he didn't even get up from the desk. All he's been doing is like, "Here's enough. Enough."
I want to roll. I want to see how good they come out.
Go ahead and do.
I got expression.
Let's
What will you
do,
with
since
them?
this is your presence in this, let's do presence plus expression. And you are, like, you have a specialty in your camera.
I do.
Go ahead and give yourself that +1 bonus for that as well. See how these come out.
I'm actually.
His royal fecundity. Yes, your horribleness.
I don't know.
It's your
I feel like this is something that's disturbing,
Your lugubriousness. Yeah.
but my camera seems to really like it. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because it's really
The camera
This is-
loves this thing.
the thing that you actually. Okay, well, I mean that's a success. So, I got 5 out of my 8. So, yeah, 5 successes. I don't know how many pictures that's worth, but
I mean, you pump out about, let's just say 5 pictures overall, and each one seems more disgusting than the next. The lighting seems to get worse. At one point, he's like picking his teeth, and there's like spiders crawling all over his lip. Another one, he like raises his hand in joy, and you just see like his nipples start leaking some sort of viscous fluid. Like
Ew.
it's. I know. It's bad.
it's glorious.
His gloriousness. But when he's done and out of breath, he goes, I haven't had this much fun in ages.
It's
Not since, well, not since they were here. Has Charsing told you the terms? You will be my honored guests and help me get back my champion. There will be many fights. Our opposition, they are strong. And if you fall, waste not, want not.
Hmm. That makes me feel great.
You, the Earth One. You don't seem satisfied. I sense these things. I sense all things. I want my champion badly. I will give any. What do you desire?
He asked me.
You.
Oh,
Not the
okay. Hopefully not me.
He kind of like. He kind of has this like weird smile, but then he looks at there. Was like, "The fuck do I say?" Like, you pointed me out. It's weird.
Both of your leaders are absent. I mean, Jordan, I'm sure is there, but we can't see her.
I
Like,
am here.
help me. Help me. Created.
Ask him about the gem.
You ask him.
He pointed to Moses.
Yeah, I know.
He's like,
Wait, okay, I got it. So this one's not always the best with words, but we just we want the bauble, but we would also like to add to our deal to get the gem of, I'm so sorry, what was it again? Expression. That would make us feel very satisfied in this deal.
Show yourself.
The gem. And you see the fucking Chargrid's head like pops out from his chest and goes like, "Ah, Thespian Malvagio, my lord, you conquered his realm just for the fun of it one day. Just locked him in purgatory, made him guard the gates. We could do that. We can do that. Yeah, we could do that." And he like sucks back in, and the hole closes. And he goes, "We will do anything to get back our champion. The gem, it is yours. A good faith token." And it drops into your hand.
The gem? Wow.
You will
Okay.
fight. You will do what it takes to get me back my champion. No matter how long it takes. No matter how much it hurts.
Yeah?
We also require Alaska to help us.
Oh, where's that?
Yes. It's a boy.
The boy you have down in the sepulcher right now. Like us. Another created.
He is free. Will you fight now?
Free to hear.
You could see that he is very, like, he wants it bad. More than anything in the world, he wants his despot back. Sorry, both of you. Yes.
Who raised first? Because I was just going to ask around.
Jack raised first, I believe.
And Jack goes first. Go, Adonis. You're the speaker.
Release your voice.
Use that beautiful voice.
You were gonna ask for something else. Go ahead.
Oh, I was I
We
was
don't get
more of a
Cheez-Its.
question, not really for something else. Like, this,
We don't get
the
Cheez-Its.
Desperate 25 is a champion,
Like no other.
and you want us to get it back. You said no matter
Yes.
how long it takes or how much it hurts, which means it's gonna hurt. So you want us to fight?
Badly. Yes.
Do we?
And just to be clear, your champion lost, like, to whatever we're about to potentially fight. That's
He
how it got
loses
captured.
often. He loses very much.
Okay.
But he will never stop.
That's why there's so many.
I've
Yes.
tried to recreate it. Graft White is a failure.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
You understand what it's like. You are created. He must be with his maker. I know it's not the right word, but yeah, he has to say these weird things. 'Cause he's weird and he wants him back.
That part doesn't bother Moses as much.
I'm sure you saw a fight with your Bruce White. What of those of us what can't fight?
Can learn.
So I was gonna ask.
What?
Yeah, he says he looks at Don and says like, "That's what I was asked." Not all can fight. Not all have a sister.
And it will give you much more than wooden sticks. Let me tell you a story. And he sort of like gestures his hand, and there in the air before you, you sort of see like his belch be sort of becomes
So like,
yeah, it turns into like a little like a Disney story, and you see once upon a time there were three like no others, three that wanted to change the world for their kind. One thought of himself as a shepherd, another a huntress, the third a queen. They differed greatly in ideals, but each wanted one thing: the ability to live forever. Why? Because they did not desire humanity. They desired to elevate and teach forever, to suffer on that cross so that others could attain freedom. And they came for that which sits in the vault. For them, it was a piece of the Promethean flame. I have such a piece, and I gave it to them. And they live forever. They do not burn and die as most of your kind do. They are immune to fire and do not consume at the end of their lifespan. A beautiful gift. But what did they give me? What could I have wanted? I think of Despot as a son, you see. I think of Despot as the being that I could have had if I could have beings. Our kind cannot, you see. Despot is mine. He is my champion. And he carries my essence of unlife. No matter how you kill him, no matter what you do to him,
No matter how many pieces you separate him into, or how many atoms you scatter him into, he will always come back. And my rifle has taken him from me. The one called Gaius. The living sunlight. My rifle. My bastard brother.
Or drop.
So, does he have him in prison or something, or is he gonna just, we'll go find Despot, and then he'll just come with us, right?
If his realm could be invaded, I would have done it already.
Do we have to kill Despot to bring him back?
He's easier to move when he's dead.
Oh, God.
Gaius will not relinquish my despot, not while we stand in this pit at the lowest ranking. We have to achieve the right to participate in the Winter Games.
When are the Winter Games supposed to happen?
Seasons from now. We have spring, autumn, and summer. If we win at least 2 of those, we will participate in the Winter Games. Then we can challenge for despot and control. You will not expect it, but we must win. And I need fighters.
So we have to stay here for a full year?
You will stay here until I get it back, or until you perish.
So, worse than a year.
I can make it fun.
We're gonna
Fun.
need that book.
And he like makes music happen. He goes, "Look, fun."
We're gonna
What
need
kind of
that
music?
book.
And you will fight. And you will stay.
Well,
Goes is next to the rest of the throng. Kind of like rubbing his chest.
Donis is looking at his throng mates for signs of approval.
If
Before
the
he
others will
speaks up.
fight, I will fight.
That just seems like such a crazy
Is
time.
Alaska free, or is Alaska
Alaska's
free to
with
fight
us.
with us?
well, he's not with us.
He
He's
said
just like
free.
freed.
He's,
So
At the
I'm-
moment,
he's somewhere.
he is back in the sepulcher with the other gladiators. I will let Alaska fight with you if you will. I want this. 6 of you. 6 of you. Plus the 4 I already have. That's a full house. I can win with that.
and then we'd gain safe passage.
To where?
Anywhere.
Out of this place.
To whence we came.
To purgatory?
Yeah, I get-
I
And
mean, we
if I
gotta
do
go to the
this-
underworld and the primal dream. So.
Yeah. Yeah, but we gotta go through purgatory first to give back the gem.
Yes.
Done. I will give you the book. I will give you quarters to stay in. I will, at the end of it all, return you to purgatory. And then you will fight, and you will get me back my despot.
If the others agree, I agree to these terms.
I have a question. In the time that you have kept our dealing Bonnie Lass Alaska,
He is yours.
have you, huh?
He is yours. He
Yeah,
is with
but-
you.
I mean, he will be. But in the time that you had him here, did you feel any heebie-jeebies? Like, with 6 of us staying in one place, could get a little bit funky. Have you experienced this?
Yes,
Mm.
which is why our deal must be voluntary. I cannot enslave you. I cannot take away your rights. I cannot lock you behind chains. Not for long, anyway. Small punishments, sure. But if I wanted to keep you for here, keep you for ever against your will, well, let's just say I tried it before. It didn't work. It goes quite badly, actually. That's why you must be guests in my house. Voluntary fighters. You will help me to get back what is owed, and in exchange you will get these things. I will host you. You will be my guests.
Okay, but a year seems a little long.
It could be much longer.
Yes, but everything will die. You'll have no
Everything
plans.
will die.
Yes, your plans, your everything. We'll deteriorate it.
I love it.
Okay,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
So we make this place worthy to fight. Desperate.
Yes. Spectacle. Blood sport. You must make an impression this spring. Everyone must know your names.
Hmm.
We want
Yeah.
to make the sun notice us.
The sun?
Gaius, Eulos, Tyrannus.
Bless.
The sun.
Sorry.
I mean, I already got the moon's attention.
I feel like the sun is further
It's
away.
incredible.
Scary. She said I was not worthy.
The sun will think you're worthy.
He kind of looks at that and he contemplates it.
Maybe she's right for now. But we will make you worthy, won't we, Moses? We will make you all worthy.
Well, it sounds pretty crazy, but sounds like the only way to get all the things that we want is to be here forever.
Just forever and a day.
I mean, the time might go faster than we think.
Well, one would hope it could go a lot longer.
We went through 5 days just yesterday.
That's a good point. It's a good point.
Yeah, like spring. Ha.
Well, if that's what the team wants, if the group wants to do it, think that we do it.
Yeah,
What's
just
another
like-
year in purgatory? You know, we'll get there eventually with the gym and get Alaska out of here finally.
Oh, we should go find Alaska because he's out somewhere.
Also, we all know him so well without knowing him, so we should probably know him.
We have to survive the Night Prince. And then we have to find
For Malvagio.
paradise. We do this together?
Together.
Together.
As always.
Together.
Put some oomph into it.
Together.
Yeah. Together.
We will fight for you.
Together.
He looks like he's about to say something, and then he just collapses in his chair, and his eyes roll back, and his chest opens up. Oh yeah, that was excellent. Just slops onto the desk, dripping in body slime and cavity muck. Well, hold on. Here, hold this. So, I guess we're gonna be roomies. You're gonna live here now. You're as my guests. So,
Are you not him?
yeah, I guess it was a little bit of deception. Char Singh is just sort of the letters mixed around in a different order.
Who?
We're all Grisnak. There's a third one in there. You don't want to meet him. He's swell guy, great at poker. Mean as fuck. So, you've agreed to fight. You should probably meet the Doctore and the Croaker.
And Alaska.
What? Oh, yeah. Give you time to get settled in. Of course. Let's start there. You know how to get back to the sepulcher, right? You just kind of follow the spiral until it spits you out on your level.
Yeah.
All right. Well, follow it until it spits you out on the level that has the little kid spitting out all over the stubble. Welcome to your new digs. Let me know if you want anything to eat. I'll make sure to tell the cooks.
Okay.
Otherwise, just kind of, and he like reaches over and picks up a bug. Food everywhere. Nom nom.
Mm.
Moses looks as if as he's like taking a few steps towards the door, has a thought, and then approaches, which was, I guess, Griznak's desk.
All right.
And
Yeah.
and takes out two of what he thinks is the scariest or grodiest pictures, and then he puts them on the desk.
It definitely feels weird looking up into like the gigantic bloated body of something that's now vacant of life and looks like it's always been dead. But you do feel like as like you put the pictures down and go to walk away, that like maybe the smile is just a little bigger than it was before.
So confused. Is he like a vessel and then he lets him operate him?
He's an onion.
He's got
He has
layers.
many layers.
All of us. Layers.
I love that, the confidence. He's an onion. Everyone's like, yeah. That's the
Layers.
first thing the
Layers,
fucking
yeah,
group
layers.
understood collectively. Got it.
Thank you, Eddie Murphy.
I mean, the moon changes
Oh my God.
faces. Why can't there be multiple layers?
But they don't usually operate on their own.
We crossed an ocean of blood that had bodies in it. We fought things that were stitched together. We couldn't go into a store that whispered weird things.
You're laying it
And
all back. This adventure sounds insane.
It's like
It's been pretty
anything is
insane.
possible,
If you just
including
believe.
things that live in other things that creates bigger things. Which means the one in the back that he says that does the poker is probably bigger than this one. They
yes,
just keep climbing
I
inside each other.
I just think
And
it's obscure that he would lead us this whole way to talk to him in a different costume. Like, why
I
not
told
just
you,
talk to us at the beginning?
I said he might not be a truth teller.
So maybe
Awesome.
he only tells the truth when he's oopy goopy.
I mean, something had to kill that thing that made the place.
You're right. I see your point.
The docks
All
was
right.
very large.
Checks out.
But he's having this conversation as he's heading out like towards the door.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, you guys are guests now in the house of the Rock King. The kingdom of death is your
I
onion,
don't
if
trust
you will.
it.
And
I don't trust the onion.
it's true. Are you
It's a
guys gonna
blooming onion.
retrace your path down to the living quarters underground where they keep the other gladiators?
Yeah.
The other onions.
Let's go find
We
the
didn't
last
touch.
one.
We don't trust the Night Prince, but they will still get us closer to paradise.
Okay. As you begin that climb down, having made this deal with Grisnak proper, you can hear Charsing sort of prancing around, messing with things and starting to actually maybe clean the place up now that maybe the office is going to be in use again, with gladiators proper. The place feels weird. Ominous would be sort of an understatement. It's just quiet. And like once you feel like you're walking within that shell of a hallway spiraling down, it's just you're surrounded on all sides by bone and you don't have the prattling of like charsing to distract you from like the echo of your own footsteps in this place. Or how like distant moans sort of like seem to breathe through the cracks in the bones. It's the whole of it is just very strange. By the time you make it to the sepulcher and you get that sense of underground, you see those labyrinthine caverns spreading out all below. You have the sense of a weight of an established school above you. And now that you've been up there, you know that that's like there's walkways and viewing panels and vaults and parlors and kitchens and servants. But you are just free to walk around and you notice that you see these like bobbed hooded figures and that servants that sort of manifest from the shadows. They kind of give you furtive glances and pass, like no one's stopping you, no one's giving you orders, no one's threatening you. It's almost peaceful.
Weird.
You hear, by the time you reach down to that subterranean level, you can feel that azothic radiance. It's a little bit stronger, no longer so deep underground. And it's coming from just down the hallway to the left behind this kind of like wrought iron door that's set into the jaws of some beast that form a cage. You can kind of distantly hear a figure moving, coming to, groaning. Uh, uh.
You're the one they call Alaska.
You call kind of down the hallway to him,
Yeah.
but before approaching,
Towards
his
the
voice
groan.
comes comes from kind of far away. Like, not only is his voice weak, but he's, you guys aren't necessarily close to each other yet. He's further down, and he goes, "What? Who's asking?"
Depends.
"Are you like me?" And you kind of see a boy kind of come into the light. You can see he has like a gray sweater on, kind of like orange hair up in a like a loose spiky pattern. Short hair overall, but kind of choppy and spiky. He's dirty, and there are like alchemical symbols that stretch across his eyes, just carved directly into his skin and filled in with ink. They catch the light very weirdly. And as he like puts his hands on the bars, you see like every bit of his body is tattooed in these like strange symbols. "Hey, are you Prometheans?"
Adonis is gonna walk up and put his hand over Alaska's hand. It's all right, mate. We're together now.
Your willpower's not high because you're a hothead.
Hothead.
You see, he's kind of looks at you, Adonis, and he looks at your eyes, and you see he's like roving up and down, right? Like, you're taller than him, you're broader of chest. And he's okay. And he looks over and he sees like rain and river. You see, like he makes like he holds out like two fingers, and then he points at Moses, and you see like he's almost like making shapes, like he's sort of figuring this out. He's like, "Okay, baby, Linda, like, you are together. You are together!" And he grabs the bars and just, and you can see immediately, like you can feel the transmutation of might flow through him. You can feel vitality as his Azoth flares. "Oh, wow. It's just like in the vision." And he grabs you and pulls you into a hug.
All of us or Adonis?
Just Adonis.
So,
I'm gonna hug him back. I don't know what the hell else to do, so I'm gonna hug him back.
Moses kind of steps away.
Away from the
Closer
hugging.
to like Linda. Yeah, away from the building. He's like, I don't want to hug.
He goes, "Oh, sorry. Yeah, no. That's okay. No, it's cool. It's cool. I'm not a hugger either. I mean, I don't need to be a hugger. I'm cool." So, what brings you?
I
Hi.
grab his arm.
You're pulling him this way, and he goes, I saw all of you in a vision. It sent me, like I was doing really good. I was walking the world, but then I got this vision of an angel, and it said that I needed to find a bunch of Prometheans called together, and that we were going to go to paradise.
Well, lucky you, mate. That's where we're headed.
Well, I've been looking for you forever, but apparently I was, like,
You
I
were
just
ahead
looking
of
in all
us.
the wrong places.
Yeah,
Like
you
my
were
vision
ahead.
showed me a place called Purgatory, so I go to the place called Purgatory, but you weren't there. And so my vision showed me the place called, the Basilica of Blood. So I go to the Basilica of Blood, but you're not there. But this really mean guy is, right? And he's like, well, I need to save all these people. And so I'm like, well, shit, I'll help you save these people. And so like I agree to help him save these people. So I go back into that Purgatory place, and then I find I'm looking for this heart, right? Like a heart and some wings and some like a torch, I think, like a fire, right? And I need all of these things to help this guy set all of redemption free, but I can't do it without together. But I couldn't seem to find you, and like everywhere the vision said you were gonna be, so I go there, and I find the Hollow Moor.
Mate.
Yeah.
We're here now. Everything's gonna be all right.
Yeah, I kind of believe you. And you see, like, the room you're standing in is completely empty except for a pit that he had been just in, with only a little sliver of air for him to sip oxygen through. Yeah, I think so. I'm Alaska. Alaska Orpheus. I'm an Olgan. Do y'all know what that is?
Moses kind of peeks his head around. And uses one of his pyros to activate his spirit touch.
What does the spirit touch do? Oh, to like just look at all things spiritual.
Yeah.
Or like to
The Olgan bestowment, be able to touch and see spirits and ghosts.
Isn't that
When you're-
ephemeral flesh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I mean, but yeah.
When your ephemeral flesh activates, and he can feel that like spirit transmutation, he goes, "Oh, I didn't expect you to be like me."
I will also activate ephemeral flesh.
And
Rip.
well, first off, it's horrible here, and there are spirits everywhere. They're just sort of separated by like a thin veil, and ghosts do haunt this place and are very confused about the state of madness that they can never escape. So from the moment you can see all the spirits in this place, you almost wish you couldn't, and the sense of like whatever peace and joy kind of starts to feel tainted by the nature of lost souls all around you. And he's like, "Yeah, I stopped activating it pretty quickly. But you can do it."
Yeah. Moses kind of has a different feel. Like, he doesn't like the sounds they're making, and he knows that they're being torturous and things like that. And that emotionally breaks his heart, but in truth, like the sheer amount of vast emptiness and silence this place has was starting to like creep him out way more than everything else, because like he's been on oceans and there was the docks and everything else. There's sound and people, and like there's only us, and it's such a large place. It reminds him of loneliness, and so being able to see and hear all that, he knows it's torturous, but it's like there is to him. Well, it's unlife, but there's life in this place.
Yeah.
He doesn't still really want to see it though, and he kind of turns it off. But it kind of brings comfort to know that there are other things here.
I walk up to Alaska, hold out my hand, say, L1 NDA, but you can call me Linda.
I'll call you L1 if you like, or Linda, or whatever you prefer.
Everyone calls me Linda.
I'm gonna call you friend.
Call me what?
Friend.
Friend. That works
so
too.
cute.
Because we're gonna be friends.
River, who's
right?
that? Rain, but rain is rain.
You
We're
guys
gonna
are
be
all
friends,
cooler.
Alaska.
You're all cooler and older than I thought you'd be. Feel really young now. Technically I'm an adult, just like made with younger parts. That's weird to say.
So while Alaska's kind of like joining the group and taking everyone in, Moses kind of falls back in and pull and kind of like not. He has no stealth, so it's like really obvious. But in his mind, it's stealthily like trying to like pull on River's like arm and be like, "Hey, shh, private combo."
River, pulling River for a private combo.
Yeah, but just like to step off to the side.
River will follow
And then he
instantly.
thinks he's like being like slick about it. But he's like, he's like.
River understands it's not
Yeah.
slick, so when Moses looks away, she's just gonna be like,
So so
Go
he's
with him.
Like, kind of smile like, it's cool, we're getting away with this. And then his face goes very serious as he looks at River and says, we are in a bad place. We are going to do bad things. We are going to break. I need you to get stronger so I don't break together. Every time we enter to fight is a chance that I could break together. Because if you are not stronger, I know Linda will keep her promise to me.
I'll work on getting stronger. I've even gotten stronger since the last time I brought Adonis back. But
The push-ups.
I'll do more push-ups.
It was just like, yeah, I've seen the push-ups.
I will. I'll work at it. And I'll try to do it as fast as possible.
And, you know, whether she wants to or not, or likes to or not, he's not hugging Alaska, but he pulls the river for a hug.
River's more accepting of her hugs after her time, so she'll hug back. She's much less ugh. So she'll hug back. We'll figure it out. We'll get stronger together. I promise I'll train as much as I can.
As you all are sort of down there in that subterranean area, kind of hugging, having rescued Alaska, you could feel rooms shifting around, caverns opening up, patterns widening, rooms that did not exist before kind of crunching into existence in the bone and muck and dirt. 4 new chambers, 5 now, kind of coming into existence in this rare moment where the Together Throng has peace, has rescued someone they've heard about, has time to themselves, has a roof over their head, some interesting hospitality, and maybe a chance to kind of come together in different ways, grow together, evolve together, learn together. There are many new paths to take, but for the first time in a while, they've hit a goal and they are in the place they need to be. They got one of the gems they sought and are on the path to not only learn new refinements, but to potentially come out on top with new lease on life and more to show for it. For now, we will leave these beautiful souls in that space. We love you very much. We'll see you next Sunday on Chance Die. For now, farewell.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.